Hello? There we go. Strawberry Jam, thank you so much for the birthday raid. I really appreciate that. We're all here, by the way. Say hi, everybody.
Oh, hello.
Hi, everybody.
Howdy, partners.
We have the amazing Polly B with us.
Yo, what's up, fellas? It's Polly B from the 303, and this party don't start without me.
Hey,
Here at Starlight Carnival.
Oh my goodness. That was amazing.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Don't be like that, Foxy. I know they're talking. I see their levels. But
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they're saying they don't hear us? Foxinator?
No.
Okay.
They do.
They were just messing. Oh,
Yeah.
they were messing.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys literally got an ad break by the time we jumped in and said hello. Why does it always time like that? I have no idea.
It's the universe. You know?
For real.
Oh,
Wild.
God. Okay. Well,
It's been a way to be like, give us money.
we just
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
say again to Strawberry Jam, thank you so much for rating
Yeah,
us.
happy birthday.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday,
to you. We hope you
You know,
had a
you want a
wonderful
serenade?
time.
Yo, we get Strawberry Jam in here and serenade her on her birthday.
oh my
You know?
god.
Yeah, Jam, you want to be sang to by Shino? Shino's a singer, you know.
I mean, she just had a stream. We don't have to drag her into the call, but I'll happily sing for her if that's all right.
Aw.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. I got it.
Hang on. Wait, before you sing, let me go ahead and bring everybody in.
Oh,
So,
sure.
Well, we might as well go active.
Yeah. All right, we're all here.
Yeah.
Oh, what's
Oh my God. What's up?
What's up?
Silly.
Good
That's
evening,
what's up.
everybody. All right, so Shino wants to sing for you, Jam. So Shino, go right ahead. The floor is yours.
All right, you got it. By the way, don't I look smaller compared to everybody else?
A little bit.
Just
A little bit.
I shrunk.
You're a little closer to the tree. I mean, what are you doing all the way back there?
Oh, is that what it is? Oh,
in the
yeah.
background.
You're
We're
right.
in the foreground. Mhm.
I should be coming up here talking to people. There we go. That's better.
There.
All
Okay.
right.
A little,
this one
now
goes-
you're a little. I'm sorry.
Maybe I'm a little too big.
I got a
Look at your
question.
size of us.
Where are my legs?
Oh,
Um,
God.
I don't
Somewhere.
have any legs. Ah.
Somewhere.
I'm just kidding.
You're this like vid window, just like floating.
Right.
Oh, that's perfect. It's like a window. I'm just kind of like looking in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
but this one goes out to Strawberry Jam, who just rated in with us. It's her birthday today, so here we
Yep.
go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jam. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
Many more.
More, Channel 4, all that.
It's Scoop Doo on channel
Yeah.
2,
Yeah.
That Lady on channel 80. I know.
Thank you for the subscription. I know it's still spelled wrong.
Oh,
I
but
don't care.
Pauly's gone.
What?
No,
Did I
he's
disappear?
not. Yeah, you
No, he's
disappeared
back.
for a little bit. That's right.
Well, her
briefly put my
notification.
Yeah, good
Oh,
job.
I
You,
Yeah,
see.
covered.
you souped to the channel. Congratulations.
That's perfect.
Let me go ahead and refresh the donation thing real quick. So yeah,
Oh,
we
thank
are
you for
here.
clipping.
Yeah, we are here to say thank you to everybody who are donating to Gamers Outreach today. That is one of the reasons why we do this carnival and this charity drive. And I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you to everybody who actually does donate. Those of you who are confused, let me take a quick second to actually talk about what it is. They are a charity that brings video games to children in hospitals. They are responsible for actually making mobile gaming stations, which are like go-karts, and they roll game setups that nurses can wheel up to any child at their bedside. And that means kids who are usually stuck in a hospital room or can't get to do anything, they can still be able to play a video game and actually just live the life that they were supposed to live, which is just being a kid. And for a lot of them, gaming is not just about fun, it's actually playing into another life. And it's a great distraction. It's a great thing to actually keep their mind off of their sickness or disease. And yeah, it's just to make them feel like they can do anything in another world. And you know, that's what Gamers Outreach does. They understand that gamers aren't defined just by somebody who's healthy or not. We have different people who are in different situations that can also overcome trials that are outside of their means. And that's what we are doing here today, to help put those moments into kids' lives to actually make them feel like they are heroes, and they literally are. they go through so much, and I just want to say it really does mean so much, just not just to me, but also to Sora, Shino, and Polly here for sure, that a kid gets to be a kid, no matter where they're at.
That is true.
You're here. By the way, Johnny's saying that up the gain on your voice,
On my voice.
or maybe lower the music.
Okay.
I might be one
The
of the
train
other.
headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
Got it.
Yeah, I mean,
Thank you.
Oh,
I mean,
it's a
this-
hype train.
oh, it's a
Nice.
hype train.
Yeah, sorry I
Let's
have
go.
that over you. Nobody really goes over there.
Usually, yeah. Oh goodness.
But yeah, Polly, I just want to say thank you for being here again. It's been a very great treat to have you here, be a part of this charity drive, and thank you for
Yeah,
accepting it.
absolutely.
So
Thank you for having me. I'm really glad to be a part of this. We've been talking about doing this for a while, and
Yeah.
for you guys to be doing it for such a great cause. Of course, I'm going to be in for that.
Yeah. Things got a little topsy turvy, turny weeny wany, for schedules and everything. But I was like,
Right.
dang it, we're getting Polly into this carnival, one way or another. So, super excited to have you here.
Woo!
So, by the way, I did get a message from Gamers Outreach. They have said thank you. They've been tuning
Aw.
in and watching our streams.
Oh.
So, wink, wink,
Excellent.
nudge, nudge. Behave ourselves. But they're
Watch
very
your
happy.
language.
Yeah. But yes, so they are very thankful for what we're doing, and that feels great, to hear that they appreciate and everything. And regardless of that, it's such a wonderful charity.
Right.
I can't ever see myself not wanting to support Gamers Outreach. It's everything I've ever wanted. It supports kids and it's gaming. Perfect.
It's perfect.
So.
Yeah.
Yes. Shino, do you want to clue us in on our donation status?
Yes. So currently, so we are on day 12 of the Starlight Winter Carnival. We've been going for 12 days. So
my.
our current total so far of donations raised through the Starlight Winter Carnival campaign for Gamers Outreach, we are currently standing at a grand total of $5,330 raised total for
That-
this event so
oh my
far.
God.
That's awesome.
That's amazing.
Right.
So the funny thing, Polly, everybody's watching, we me and Trixie, Sora, we've been around, doing the streaming thing for a little bit now already on our own.
Yep.
But so the Starlight Winter Carnival, is kind of where Team Starlight officially debuted. We wanted to bring ourselves in and make ourselves known in a big way, and why not do it in a way where we can help people? Because that's what Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles would do. Because
That is very clever. I love it.
like
Yeah.
I feel like in my heart, if Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles were dedicated VTubers or entertainers like us, if they weren't out saving the world all the time, they would probably use their power and influence to do something like this. So why not
Oh, yeah.
live by the example, by the heroism of Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles? So
Yeah.
we said charity drive. We're doing a charity drive, and and of course, this was all discussed at Arcade at Rockefeller Center in New York City when Sora came.
Yes.
Sora brought this idea up,
Mhm.
and
It's
then
where we
later that,
kiss.
it's what
Just
I don't remember
kidding.
that.
You don't
I
remember
remember
that? How could you? How could you? Yeah, no,
Eh.
it never happened. But a lot
Anyways.
of conceptualizing happened at Rockefeller Center. It was quite amazing.
But yeah, and
I
then,
was not
then-
there until much later that night. They
Yeah,
talked to
so we
me.
called Trixie. We called Trixie that night, brought up the idea about forming the team, and we did it. And then eventually, Winter Carnival came up, the charity, and we decided we're gonna do this thing. It's like, all right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna debut as Team Starlight. We're gonna help kids out, and we're gonna do this thing right. And so, realistically, it's like, well, let's see if we can try to at least raise $1,000, and get our feet off the ground and try to get some guests on the show, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Which Sora did some amazing networking, getting that all together.
Woof.
And
wild.
me and Trixie
I
pretty
bet.
much did everything that we could to help put that vision together. We
Yeah.
had no idea the kind of guests that would show up. We had no idea the communities that would show up for this thing, and we had no idea how much money we were going to raise last year. We were set to go for 1,000. At the end of that carnival, we raised $6,100 in donations on our
Right.
debut as a team, and
Incredible.
Yeah.
it was incredible. And ever since then, our lives have changed. And now we're for this winter carnival. It's like, of course we're here to help and continue to do what we do. But I also feel like it's kind of like our anniversary as a team, and it's also a reminder of to us of why we started doing this team and what we're here for and what our responsibility is as content creators and entertainers, and that is to put smiles on faces and to help where we can with the influence that we have gained. So
Absolutely. I couldn't have said it better myself.
yes. By the way,
shout
I
out
gotta
to
say,
Lunar Wolf Matthew. Oh, I'm sorry, Shino.
oh, I was just gonna say I love Polly's headband.
Yeah, it says their name. I will never not know your name.
I know, right?
Now we won't.
I
get
have a whole
confused.
bunch of them too to match all my outfits.
Oh wow.
That's amazing.
You got
That's
dedication
awesome.
there.
I'm gonna start getting some Sora headbands. Yo.
Sora sometimes forgets that they're a hedgehog and not some kind of dog with magical powers. So we have to remind her, yes, you're a hedgehog.
Yeah, those,
Yes,
those quills will tear that headband just straight out.
Exactly. But I was going to say, shout out to Lunar Wolf Matthew. He's not here with us right now
Yeah.
because of work, but he may or may not pop in. I don't know when he gets home, but we'll see. But we wish him a swell, warm, and safe shift at work. Also, the Matsuri team, the festival
Right.
that is held 4 to 7-ish, same day that we stream. Led by Shadowcoon, Wispu, and Dooney.
Yep.
Good job on all the donations that they pulled in today. They're killing it. We love you guys.
Yep.
Yeah,
They were with our special guest called Too Fast Joe, who actually offered their services for charity, and a lot of people actually donated to actually be a part of that. And some people actually donated not to actually become a part of that, but they donated nonetheless, and we are grateful, and many people are thankful for that as well. So thank you for making Matsuri a very special day, everybody who actually attended. And yeah, what's my side?
It's just cool that people can go from watching the Matsuri almost instantly to watching the carnival. That we, so it's like this. You can have upwards of 6 to 7 hours of all this.
Yep. And in total
You guys-
together today, they raised about $120 from
Oh, yeah?
what I'm looking at my calculations here today.
Oh, that's
Very cool.
Good job,
Very-
guys.
very
Amazing.
cool.
But yeah, I do want to say to everybody, are you excited that we are about less than 2 weeks away from celebrating the 25th of the holidays? And those of you that are actually watching right now, I think we're just about to enter other holidays as well. I hope you guys
Yep.
are all enjoying that and getting ready for the festivities. Some of you are actually celebrating right now. So I'm very excited to hear if you all are celebrating right now or you're getting ready for it. Let us know in the comments below. And Polly, are you getting excited for anything that's coming up? We would like to know that
Oh,
as well.
absolutely. There's something I've been forgetting to push on my own streams actually.
Mm.
But
Oh, what's that?
aside from, spending some time with family because, they got a new place and I would really love to spend Christmas with them there. But it's a bit of a tradition on my Twitch show to stream the entire Sonic Advance trilogy on Christmas and on my
Wow.
birthday. So I'm pretty excited to start that
That's
again
awesome.
because that's my favorite Sonic game of all time. Those three. I can't even choose between one.
You just love them all.
Exactly.
You know, there are some in the batch I think are kind of a little bit harder than others. Sonic 2.
Oh yeah, for
Advance.
sure. Yeah.
But I love
In
Sonic
Advance
1.
too, those
Yeah.
those little special stage rings, they throw
Yeah.
everybody off, especially because
Yeah.
you have to survive in order to keep them. But it's like once you learn where they all are, once you learn the path, it's like it's like clockwork.
Yeah. I guess in a way I just don't like the camera zoomed up on Sonic so close, or any of the characters so close. Like I need to stand back a few bit to see what's ahead, because it just surprises me. Like, oh god, there's a crab meat right here, and I'm gonna lose all my rings. And
That's
if you're going
fair.
fast as Sonic, or if you're going as steady as Amy, you can actually get ready a little bit. But yeah, Cream helps a little bit, I will say, in 2 and 3. But in 1, I just remember having a great time overall. That's my favorite advance game. So
That's good. That's a good one. And I do agree with you there on that one, because you got like a regular screen is like that,
yes,
but then the Game Boy Advance screen is just a little bit more like closer together, and
Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm.
I feel like
Yeah, the aspect ratio. Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like Dimps had a lot more time with the Sega, I want to say Game Gear, and said, let's do this. And they didn't realize that the Master System had all the Game Gear games in a better ratio, and said, there's a better thing right here, take a look. But that's my only complaint.
Well,
Oh,
at
chat.
least it's portable.
Yeah. Oh, just real quick. Who here heard Trixie say Sega? She always does the cute,
I
cute
said
version
Sega.
of Sega.
I
I was,
said Sega.
you all were no, it was Sega.
No,
and
it
it's
was
very
not.
cute.
Zeta. No.
Yeah.
Hey, what the heck?
Chat, put a Z in chat if
No!
you heard
Don't do this to me! What the frick?
Yep. Yep. Hunter says Sega.
Paulie did
Tails
it. Yo,
says
Paulie
Sega.
Yeah,
got it.
I'll throw mine in there too.
No!
Yo. It's very cute. It's very cute. When I told her once, and she's like, "Nuh-uh, no, I don't, no, I
Nuh-uh.
don't." So I was like, "You all just bared witness to that."
Good grief.
It's cute.
We
No, I
love
love
For me,
it.
it was
because-
always Sega. Okay, ga. I said ga. Now what?
We need a Sega emote. No, we do not. No, we do not. Don't do this to me.
You're giving me some ideas there, Tails.
I swear I heard Trixie say Sega. Lol.
Yeah, maybe the second time after I called it out.
No. No.
I see another Z from Too Fast Joe and Miss Ladytail with the Sega with the Swedish A. Sega. We need a
Isn't
Sega.
it in Australia accents that do a lot of the Z with the S? I'm not sure. We should
don't
ask
know.
Callie Mackin.
Hey,
We should get Callie in here.
let's not start that now, okay? Let's not start that again.
It's educational. Anyway, alphabet. Anyway, so that aside, what do we got lined up? I think we're gonna be doing the life and times of Polly B over here.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Oh, the life of Polly. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, and you're still alive for it.
Yeah, thankfully. Because
Thanks,
maybe we'll
gentlemen.
get to it later, but yeah, there was a time when maybe I shouldn't have been.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Everything okay?
Oh yeah, no, I used to be a pro wrestler, and we went on
Ah.
some really crazy adventures.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I would imagine, especially with life on the road all the time. I'm sure you've had the experience of like actually having to drive place to place to place just to get to the arena to perform.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, absolutely. In fact, the time I was talking about, in particular, we road tripped it from Denver to Winnipeg in Canada, Manitoba, Canada,
Ooh, that's pretty
and
far.
in the middle of January, during winter weather, and yeah, we kind of drove through a blizzard and got sandwiched between a couple semis. I got this little scar
Ooh.
underneath my headband
Oh my
to
god!
show that I
wow.
kind of survived it.
Oh goodness.
But yeah,
Oh my god! Well, I'm glad you're okay, buddy. Jesus.
oh, I appreciate it. For me now, it's just a reminder of what I'll go through to accomplish my dreams.
Yeah.
That's
involved.
that's what I went through to try to be a wrestler, and I put that same determination into my music. So
Yeah,
I have a scar on my forehead too, and I got it from a tragic accident as a kid, I was on a scooter, and I was just scootering, and there was a parked car, and I lost control, and I crashed into the not moving car. It was very threatening. You should have been there. It was like you know what? It was a minivan, and it was like it was 1991. Those things are sharp, okay?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, they
and
are.
it was so menacing. It was just sitting there, and I was like, uh oh, and then wait, maybe I'm the one that hit it. Anyway,
That's what you
I'm like Harry
said.
Potter. I'm like a I'm like a Harry Potter.
Yeah,
You know what I
I've
mean?
got that same old Harry Potter scar. So
Yeah.
we're
Yeah, we're in
both
the
we
Harry
both
Potter
survived
club.
Voldemort.
Yes. Yes, our own tragic
The,
Voldemorts.
the
Mine was
Avada
a van.
Kedavra will ricochet right back to So don't even
Yeah.
try it, y'all.
Yeah.
If we're swapping scar stories, I do have a scar on my face as well. Only I didn't electedly get it, willingly. I got it on my lip, and it's the bottom part of my lip. And I was actually playing softball with somebody. And if you know what a softball looks like, it looks 10 times bigger than a regular baseball. So you can't miss it.
Oh yeah.
Oh my.
I was playing softball with another guy. Kid you not, his name was Steve-O. We all called him Steve-O because there was a reason why we called him Steve-O.
Oh, great. One of them. Okay.
And I was throwing the ball to him because we were getting ready to play a game together, all the girls and guys. And the next thing I hear as I throw the ball back to Steve-O, someone grabbed my attention, said, "Hey, Trixie, I need to ask you something." And I'm like, "Okay, what is it?" And so we start talking, and I hear, "Trixie, Trixie!" And I'm like, "What?" And I turn over to Steve-O, and the next thing I see is a big ball about 2 inches away from my face. And all I can do is prepare for impact. And I just go, and
Everything slowed down.
And the next thing I feel is my nose has all this pressure. And I'm just like, what is going on? Did I break my nose? And so, my head is hung over and whatnot. And I'm walking to, the fountain, the water fountain that's near the mound where we play softball. And
Yeah.
I go over there. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to breathe from my nose because I'm probably going to bleed there. I'm just going to open my mouth. And so I opened my mouth, and then whoosh, all this blood just came gushing out. And a piece of my lip came out with it. I'm like, what is that? And so I just remember, getting water, trying to, clean my lip, and my nose started feeling a little bit hurt, but nothing was wrong with my nose. It was just all in my lip. So long story short, get it fixed at the hospital, and I had like a very huge puffed up lip with some stitches. And to make matters worse, I actually had a date that weekend.
Oh my god!
So
Really?
I literally had
Great
to tell them,
timing.
I'm sorry, I can't talk right. So I had my lip as big as a grapefruit. And everybody, like, I was in a very religious institution, so we had church and whatnot. People were all talking about me in church. They're like, yeah, Trixie got hit with a huge softball. We all want to pray for her. I'm like, please don't pray for me. And I just remember looking at Steve-O, and Steve-O doesn't want to look at me anymore. He's just like, I haven't heard anybody tell me sorry the most more than him. But, he learned to look before he threw a ball after that. But
Good.
to this day, you can kind of see like a line right under my lip where I kind of got hurt. And that wasn't the only thing he damaged, believe it or not. We found out later on he actually damaged my tooth. Because later on my dad caught me and said, hey, where did you say you got hit? And I'm like, here. And he's just like, let me look at your teeth real quick. And so I gave him that time. And he's like, oh no. I'm not trying to scare you or anything, but one of your front teeth, like your top two front teeth, one of them on your right side, it's actually black. And I thought he was joking at first, and I found out Steve-O also killed one of my teeth as he threw that at me. So
Ooh.
yeah, it was. I still have memories of everything like that. So the scar is very personal myself. So it's just like I didn't plan on it. I didn't plan on these things, but they happened, and you just gotta go with
It's
it.
true.
So.
It's so true. I know that pain as well. I got a bit of a lip scar. You want to hear that
Aw,
one?
yeah, go for
Yeah,
it.
do it. Do it.
You want to know how I got this scar? Well,
Batman.
I am a streamer and a musician, and one day my beard is looking crazier than usual. So Polly gets the bathroom razor to shave it off, but my skin doesn't
Yeah.
like that. Not
Aw.
one
Aw.
bit. So while I'm shaving, it starts breaking out a little bit. And then the next day, I look right at that zit and I say, "Why so serious?" So I put my fingers close to my face and
Oh
I
no,
say,
no,
"Why
no!
so serious?"
Oh my god.
And pop goes the weasel.
Yeah, exactly.
You cannot get that
God.
movie.
Right into the
You cannot
camera.
Get that
That
past
was
me.
great.
I love those movies.
Yo, teenage years are just
Right.
like, I could tell you some wild pimple popping stories. I'll tell you what. I won't.
Doctor.
Let's
This
not.
time.
Pimple
I would rather
popper.
not. Let's not.
It's like,
No,
you know,
you-
that pus can come out in a variety of ways. I'm just saying.
Hunter
Yeah,
says-
yeah.
Usually
Hunter
I'm
says
Super
I just
Saiyan.
had dinner, Polly. God.
So we are here today to talk about our guest, Polly B, the
Yeah.
man, the myth, the legend. So, Polly B, I mean, I know you already said hi to everybody, but why don't you give us like a full introduction of yourself? Tell us who you are, what you do,
Sure,
what you're
absolutely.
all about. Let the world
Yeah.
know who Polly B is from the 303.
Well, I am Polly B from the 303, and this party don't start without me. Yeah, a lot of you guys know that's my line.
Aw. That's nice.
So I am a streamer for the Sega Stream team. So much like you guys doing the Winter Carnival, a bunch of us streamers, we get together and we help Sega, particularly Sega of Europe, raise funds for various charities. Like
Yeah.
there's mostly Special Effect, which is a good one. They build specialized controllers for people with disabilities so that they can play as well. It's really cool stuff.
That's cool.
We also do a lot of stuff every June for Pride Month, and a couple of
Hell
other
yeah.
ones here and there. We did one just last month actually for the Great Ormond Street Hospital. So yeah, those guys they specialize in like helping kids with serious diseases like cancer and other
Oh.
like deadly stuff, and gives them a chance to, beat it and live a full life.
Right.
Right.
So that's a good one to do as well.
Mm.
But aside from that, the most important thing in my life is my music right now, and it's a dream that I've been chasing for close to 20 years now. That I wish to one day write music for Sega and Sonic Team. So yeah, I've been doing this since 2006, and what a resume I have. I've been in a couple video games. I was on the JonTron show.
Oh,
And
John
nowadays,
Tron!
his very first episode, about a minute and a half in, you'll hear my Tetris remix.
Oh,
Um,
Yeah.
so the very
yeah.
first episode he ever did.
Yeah, I was only in the first 2 episodes he did, but
I remember those episodes, the ones where the intro is like dun 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 dun.
Yep.
dun,
Yeah, back when it was
dun,
normal
dun,
boots.
dun. Yeah.
That thing.
and then man, it's been quite an impressive ride ever since, because like Sonic's 30th anniversary, Sega retweeted my Open Your Heart remix.
Yeah.
I definitely have their eyes on me because I'm representing them for these charity streams. So I'm definitely
Mhm.
making steps in the right direction.
That's amazing. Yeah. Put a good word in for me. I'm a good gopher. I can coffee real nice. All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sit
Oh,
down.
absolutely. Well, during my day job is that I'm a janitor, so I could probably do some janitorial work for them too. I mean,
Oh,
Oh,
I'll
goodness,
pretty much do
goodness.
that at this point.
Look, Polly.
Well, shout out to all the janitors, service workers. It's
Yeah.
hard stuff,
Well,
is.
if Sega has a cafe, I can help out over there because I know how to make a pretty good cup of espresso. So
You know,
just
I
for my
feel
day job.
There you go.
I feel you're all selling yourselves a little short right now, saying I can do this, I can do that. You all have amazing talents, and they shine brightly whether you want to believe that
Aw.
or not. So if you have something you're reaching for, don't dismiss what you can show, give, and support others. Because believe it or not, I've seen it outside of stream. People have actually contacted me and said, "Hey Trixie, you really do make a difference." And I actually made it every day doing this because I thought of what you said or what you did, and you made me smile, or you got me out of a pinch where I was really depressed. And I think that's probably worth its weight in gold because you never know what that person's going to do with their life. They could probably help somebody else, live on. And it was because of your work that made them feel like that. Just think about it. You helped
Mhm.
the world go round into a better positive direction. And, no one will really forget that. So just remember that. You made something happen. And
It's
not
so
a lot of
true.
people can say that. So, especially when someone admits that to you. So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll tell you
that's
one
true. I
thing,
think.
like being in the Sonic community is a total 180 from, being in the wrestling community. Like
yeah.
y'all are so supportive. Like we got each other's backs here. We're here to lift each other up. We're not here to like throw each other under the bus or like
Or
sell each
compete
other
against
short
each
or anything.
other,
Or compete against or anything
try to
like
hold
that.
that top
Mhm.
Right.
spot.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah,
So
no,
it's
the Sonic
crazy.
community, the larger Sonic community, 1000%
Yeah.
is all about unity and whatnot, And there's a couple rocks you could lift up and be like, "Whoa, hey,
Yeah.
whoa,
What
hey,
is this?
what a,
Oh, get
What
this-
is
whoa."
that? Yeah,
Uh,
keep your Twitter drama over there.
yeah, seriously. But no, I agree wholeheartedly, and I think this charity and what we've done so far is speaks volumes, truly.
It
But
does.
It does.
yeah. But no, Paulie, so the Sega Stream team, and you've been featuring JonTron and so much, all that wonderful, a lot of stuff I didn't actually know about you. What else can you like? You kind of like what are the major accomplishments that you've had, in the last couple of years that has brought you more and more onto like the community scene, or anything that really stands out?
Well, I did recently do a track with Crush 40 lead singer Johnny Gioeli.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
heard. It's
So
so
that's
cool.
kind of what I was trying to tee you up there. Yeah.
I see, yeah.
Yeah,
I bet
so I was
you were
like,
like, we're going right for it.
Yeah, I was like, hey, let's go. Yeah, so you got it, yeah. But continue, please. Tell us how how it came about that.
Well, just being a part of the Sega Stream team, it has its perks. They let us know about a charity that Johnny was actually hosting himself for the American Heart Association. Now, this was last year. This was 2024. So the stipulation was any streamer that got $500, it was dollars, yeah, American dollars. Sometimes we do like European, so it could be pounds, but no, dollars. Anybody who reached $500 gets like a half hour to talk to Johnny. And everybody over at Polly's Pad, all of my audience, they were so great. They helped us reach a total. I'm sorry, my nose is like so itchy right now.
Oh, it's fine.
That's
A
okay.
grand total of
I was just doing
$670. Yeah, so like pretty close to
Wow.
700.
Awesome.
And so I got my half hour with Johnny, and of course I took that opportunity to be like, well, this is kind of why I wanted to do this. I want to get you in on the track. And it was already like halfway through production by the time I talked to him, because I was like,
wow.
this is gonna happen. I was so determined to get this in. Like I donated out of that 670, I donated 285 of it myself.
Wow.
Aw, that's so
Yeah.
kind.
And yeah, so with everybody else's help, we got there and made it happen. I was hoping for it to have come out back in like March or April, but things happen,
Yeah.
people get busy, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But it's out. I'm really glad it's finally out, and y'all are enjoying it, and that means a lot to me. It's just
Unknown Trials.
It's definitely
isn't
a
it?
huge step. Yeah, it's called Unknown Trials.
Trixie, maybe it's time. Why don't we'll pull
Yeah,
that up?
I
Maybe
can pull it up.
should we all listen to it right now?
Yeah, we can go to it right
yeah,
now.
let's do it. A live listening and reaction. Let's do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I actually do have it set up, everybody. So we
Right
can
on.
get that started right away. Give me a moment.
I hope you guys enjoy my soul in your ears.
Oh,
Do
you
it.
bet I will.
Do it.
Let me just make sure this is going right. Okay, let's do
Oh,
this.
there is an ad break that we just got hit with. So
Ah.
why don't we take 3 minutes and roll maybe Gamers Outreach,
Okay,
and then
let's go ahead
come
and do
back,
that.
and then we'll do a cutoff of his album, and yeah.
Alrighty.
That sounds
Perfect.
lovely. All
All
right.
right,
We'll
see
be
you
right
in a bit.
back, everyone.
This is a Gamers Outreach Cart, or Go-Kart for short. It's a portable video game kiosk built specifically for hospitals, created by Gamers Outreach. Each unit helps provide recreation to patients and their families inside hospital rooms. The go-karts can be disinfected easily and have 360 degrees of movement, making them ideal for transport in hospitals. Go-karts can accommodate a variety of gaming consoles. They also come with wired controllers, a gaming monitor, and an assortment of different games. They're equipped with a lift mechanism that allows the height to be adjusted. Go-karts provide a safe, flexible, and efficient way to ensure patients have access to entertainment during their long-term treatment. To learn more about Project Go-Kart, visit gamersoutreach.org. This is a Here at Gamers Outreach, we believe kids deserve a chance to be themselves. Video games inspire joy. They represent an opportunity for us to connect with each other through activity and story. Kids receiving medical treatment often have only a few outlets. Thankfully, gamers are here to make a difference.
I'm Sarah Coe, and my kids are, I have 3 kids who are all Seattle Children's patients. My son Luca is medically complex. Just to see him kind of brighten up a little bit when that cart rolled in.
Spanning from our first push into hospitals with our go-kart, our quest now encompasses our newest program, SavePoint, which will help impact even more lives. SavePoint offers toys and prizes to kids via high-tech vending machines in hospitals, rewarding patients as they reach treatment milestones and fostering a sense of accomplishment.
Most of us gaming specialists are lifelong gamers. My first impression of seeing these go-karts is just the huge potential this has to bring gaming to families in the hospital that didn't think that gaming was gonna be possible.
With massive support from the gaming community, we have delivered hundreds of go-karts to healthcare facilities around the world, enabling more than 5 million gaming experiences annually for kids receiving care. Not only in the US and Canada, but go-karts have been deployed worldwide.
Bigger than Seattle Children's, almost every therapeutic gaming program in the country's backbone is the Gamers Outreach Cart. Many patients say it helps them feel like they're at home. Like I said, it's a cool piece of tech that you can customize in a situation where a lot of what is happening to them is not up to them.
We have shared the gift of play with over 400 hospital partners, and we're just getting started. One day, we want to look back and ask ourselves, remember when hospitals didn't have video games? We need your help to get there. Together, we can help others level up. Here at Gamers Outreach, we believe kids deserve a chance to be themselves. Video games inspire joy. They represent an opportunity for us to connect with each other through activity and story. Kids receiving medical treatment often have only a few outlets. Thankfully, gamers are here to make a difference.
I'm Sarah Coe, and my kids are, I have 3 kids who are all Seattle Children's patients. My son Luca is medically complex. You know, just to see him kind of brighten up a little bit when that cart rolled in.
Spanning from our first push into hospitals with our go-kart, our quest now encompasses our newest program, SavePoint, which will help impact even more lives. SavePoint offers toys and prizes to kids via high-tech vending machines in hospitals, rewarding patients as they reach treatment milestones and fostering a sense of accomplishment.
Most of us gaming specialists are lifelong gamers. My first impression of seeing these go-karts is just the huge potential this has to bring gaming to families in the hospital that didn't think that gaming was gonna be possible.
With massive support from the gaming community, we have delivered hundreds of go-karts to healthcare facilities around the world, enabling more than 5 million gaming experiences annually for kids receiving care. Not only in the US and Canada, but go-karts have been deployed worldwide.
Bigger than Seattle Children's, almost every therapeutic gaming program in the country's backbone is the Gamers Outreach Cart. Many patients say it helps them feel like they're at home. Like I said, it's a cool piece of tech that you can customize in a situation where a lot of what is happening to them is not up to them.
We have shared the gift of play with over 400 hospital partners, and we're just getting started. One day, we want to look back and ask ourselves, remember when hospitals didn't have video games? We need your help to get there. Together, we can help others level up.
And we're unmuted.
And
All right,
there we go.
Oh,
Okay.
definitely shrink us though. Oh yeah, let's get tiny. Time to get tiny. Was Dooney here?
Tiny.
Never
No,
mind.
No,
Never
Dooney's
mind.
not here. I can reassure
Oh.
you about that.
But welcome back,
Noble
everybody. We're so happy to see you, and we are about to hear Unknown Trials featuring Johnny Gioli and Ultrasonic Hero by Polly B, who is our special guest tonight. You guys are in for an absolute treat
Right.
tonight.
Yeah, they got lots of this stuff we're gonna be sharing, so enjoy.
Oh yeah.
Right, here we go, everybody.
Let's do it.
Mm.
Yeah, Alex McGee, by the way, really great artist and animator. Definitely check him out too.
Oh, yeah, I'm always looking to commission new people.
I'd
Alright.
like to tell a story about triumph and defeat, a journey never ending, never knowing who or what you'll meet. Let's start from the beginning, a time before we knew where we'd end up. They said that we're just dreaming. If that's the case, then please don't wake me up.
Yeah, that
I'm
line
getting
hits pretty
goosebumps
hard
all
for me.
over.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
appreciate it.
Yeah. No, I've got goosebumps because man, this speaks to me in different ways.
How long have we been searching for a home where we belong? This gives me a good feeling. I'm hoping that my instincts are not wrong. It doesn't matter how your spirits find you. It doesn't matter if the stars don't guide you. These unknown trials on ahead will get through. Victory is ours. But I don't think that I can take this on my own. And I can bear to see you standing all alone. What I need to say is that through the days coming off, well, don't be scared. Because through it all, I won't let you fall. I will always be right there.
James, our boy.
Yo.
You know, Polly, I always see you as like a Tails.
I appreciate that.
You do have the color scheme, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, only today. I mean, we got this
Today,
guy
well,
standing back
usually you're
here.
green.
He's a Knuckles fan.
This guy also beats me up. Yeah. Much bro here.
That's cute. Knuckles. You guys sound so good.
Yeah, he taught me a lot about editing too. I mean, I did the best I could with his voice, but his voice is so easy to work
Right.
with. Like he nails his pitches.
Right. Woo! That's good. Aw.
I feel like I'm on air right now.
Aww.
Yeah.
I'm really glad to hear it because that's pretty ironic when you see this next part.
Okay, I'm ready.
Loading on air. Here we
in
go.
there.
Aw.
See, they're in the air.
They are. Yo.
It's okay. Sonic does this all the time. He'll be able to walk it
It's
off.
true. How did Sonic land on his feet after falling all that from saving Vanilla in Sonic Advance?
Right.
That's
He
always
doesn't
been
have
a
bones.
question.
He's just
That's
got
a good
noodles.
question.
He's just gelatin.
Yeah.
Gelatin
It's very
skeleton.
bouncy.
And then here we have the list of all the people that helped us reach that $500 goal.
Oh, there's Argic.
Aw.
Yeah.
Shout out to Argic. They're cool. I streamed with them. On
Lady
something.
Lazuli, I've heard of them.
Yeah.
Sonic the VTuber, Tails the
There
Prowler.
he
Sonic the
is.
Beat, yo.
The Wacky Waluigi, yo!
Wacky.
Hey, I
We
recognize
see
Yeah,
that
you.
a
name.
lot of people here are there.
Oh, that's amazing, you guys. Let's go.
There's
Polly.
that iconic.
Nice.
Polly,
Candy.
Polly.
Well done.
As a fellow
I
musician,
appreciate that.
I am
That's-
impressed beyond all measure with you.
Same.
I am, wow. You hit those notes. The lyrics were beautiful. The music
Mhm.
was just so uplifting. And of course, John, I mean, Johnny, come on. It's Johnny. Like, really?
Oh, yeah. They can't go
No.
wrong with Johnny.
Yeah, Johnny just hitting those notes just right. I mean, that was beautiful, man. That was beautiful. You should be so proud. I hope you are proud of yourself.
Right.
I really am. That was definitely my magnum opus. I put everything I had into that one. And it's
I
just
can
it's just
tell.
a sign of more things to come, you know. It's
Right.
just gonna go up from here.
Hmm. Well, I
Paul,
could
I mean,
feel a lot of the
I mean,
emotion that you
with
were
this one, I at least hope
expressing.
that I'm out there, that people are listening, that I'm out there like, hey, I'm here, I exist, I want to write music for you guys,
Mm,
Good,
kind of thing.
good deal.
I think
Yeah,
that's
no,
a
yeah, your whole
gift.
journey.
Go on.
Go ahead.
Sega.
I
It's
think it's
been
a
crazy, I'll
gift.
tell you that.
I think it's a gift that you want to give that to everybody. And you did it without any monetary gain or anything like that. You just wanted to create. And you created it with
Basically, yeah.
probably one of the best Sonic singers and writers we know out there to this day. So it's just
Hmm.
like, it came together in a nice, presented gift to everybody who wants to hear that. And I could tell you had a great
Exactly.
message, like Sora was saying. The whole thing, and everybody's saying it right now. They all think it's awesome. They think it's cool. They really can hear the message you're saying in that. So thank you so much for
Hmm.
gifting that to everybody. And that was this year you released that, didn't you? It was this year.
Yeah, back in June.
It-
Yeah, it's only been out for a couple months.
Wow. I'm surprised no one else has really heard about this. This really needs to get recognized a little bit more, everybody. If you're out there, go ahead, pass it along. Let everybody know that Polly and Johnny made this possible, along with everybody else who made this work. This
It's
is
amazing.
this is a gift for everybody in the Sonic community. It should be heard. It should be heard. And it was for a great cause too. So
It's true. It's
Sega, hire
true.
this man. Sega, Sega, listen, Sega,
Yes,
Sega,
please.
Sega.
listen, Sega. We've been cool since 1991. Sonic One. We've been through thick and thin together with the Blue Hedgehog. Hire this man. This man is amazing. Sega's like, who are you?
Chop chop.
Who are you?
Yeah, who are you? Exactly.
Get out.
Jokes aside, though, like that was amazing. That was wonderful.
Right.
You have amazing vocals. You sound phenomenal. Oh my god.
I appreciate that. There was one little downside at Sonic Expo. So I made the mistake of, like, I don't know if it was a mistake to do 5 songs for that concert, but I of course made Unknown Trials my last one, and then my voice was so worn out by the 4th song that I just
Aw.
couldn't do Unknown Trials at all. I tried.
You
Uh,
tried.
Aw.
I tried. I ended up hurting my throat, and then I ended up just doing things on the keyboard instead.
Mm.
Mm.
Well,
But next time, I'll get it next time. I'm doing some vocal training. I'm trying to get my stamina up, all that stuff, take care of myself.
you know what? I just have to say one thing. You're trying, you're doing your best, Polly, and I feel like, you're getting to that point where you can carry yourself to as far as you can. That's nothing to be ashamed about, okay? You got as far as you did within 4 songs, and by the 5th song, you were just tired. Don't beat yourself up over that. No matter how far you go trying to share your talents, don't ever think it's not enough, okay? You went the distance.
I do appreciate that. Yeah,
So-
everybody else, like, they saw I was, like, as soon as, like, I tried to hit that high note in Unknown Trials, and then my voice just, like, instead of being like, and I, it was like, and I, I was just like, oh.
Well, I'm
But,
curious.
everybody still had fun. That's the important part.
Yeah.
Everybody
That
still
is-
had a blast.
yeah, that's
and they
good.
enjoyed what they heard. I nailed those first 3 songs. I have a crazy keyboard solo in my Hilltop remix, and
Ooh.
I nailed it. I didn't think
Oh,
I would,
nice.
but I nailed it.
Man, that sounds like so much fun. Oh my
I
gosh.
know.
It really is. It really is. It's quite a journey,
So I'm curious. The lyrics that you wrote for this. Shino has expressed to me, and I mean, I've heard from other artists too that, coming up with lyrics that work can be very difficult
Mhm.
and whatnot. So, do you have a certain process that you go through
Um,
specifically, or is it, it's like you have to work through it over a period of time, or there's no, So yeah, tell me how you handled that.
Well, yeah. I've been trying to work on that as well. Like, what I usually do is I come up with like a melody in my head. Like as I'm writing my instrumental or whatever, I'm like, what would sound good? a melody that goes like this. So then I type up in a Word document. What the Word document looks like at first is just a bunch of numbers and stuff, like
Right.
parentheses and numbers, which symbolize how many syllables I need for that line. And then
Oh.
if I come up with a rhyme, those are always at the end. So it's like 6 and then end with pine or something. And then 6 spine, something like that. Pine and spine
Okay.
together, yeah. It
So you
sounds
have
violent.
a
but-
formula. You have a formula that works for you. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. All right.
Most of the time it
Okay.
works. I do have a song in the works right now that okay, the instrumental has been done for 6 years, but the lyrics have been done for only 2 weeks. Not even 2
Wow.
weeks. Yeah, I
That
couldn't
happens.
come
Wow.
That
up with
happens.
anything for a long time. So I finally found all my old stuff, pretty much revived it, remastered it, and now the lyrics are finished. I'm ready to record. And yeah, that's the next step, is recording and editing that. It's
Yeah.
going to be another original, kind of like Unknown Trials. It's got like it's called Bonds Unbroken, and it's
Oh.
pretty much about
Okay.
the friendship of Sonic and Tails.
Got it.
Okay.
That's so unique hearing like how you managed to come up with your lyrics, because that's something that I've been struggling with a little bit, Polly. It's like I already know. So the way my process works is anytime I come up with an idea, and this usually happens when I'm at work bored out of my mind. That's when all my best
Yep.
ideas show up. So
Always.
a melody will come in. So the way that it works with me, and thank goodness I have a partner to work with on this, a melody comes into my head, and then I sing it in a voice recording, because I can't get to a computer or anything while I'm at my job. I'm serving coffee to a bunch of caffeine addicts all day, and so I
Who
will
is
make
it?
an excuse. I will literally make an excuse, like I gotta run to the bathroom, and so I'll go into the bathroom, and I will go in there, and I will literally like sing a message to my guy Renee. Shout out to Renee Skunk 777 MC. I will send him a message and literally sing the ideas that I have, and tell him what I want and how I want it as I'm singing it to him, and then he just out of nowhere comes up with this instrumental, and then we will get together later that night. We'll tweak a few things, and then from that point, I will then go to the lyric writing, which that's where I get stumped, because it's like I already know the message I want to send in the song. Like that has already been there. I want this song to be about ba ba ba, but turning it into words tends to be my struggle, and sometimes it takes
Yeah.
me forever to just write a lyric for a song. And I know that when it comes to art, and music being art, you can't really rush a thing like that.
Nope.
If you want it to turn out perfect, you
That's
cannot.
true.
um
Let me tell you this much: online thesaurus is a lifesaver.
online thesaurus.
Just go to
Yeah.
just
Words that mean other
thesaurus.com or
things.
something.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So like if
I'll-
you want to say something beautiful and say another word that means it, you can find another word that works for it. So you don't have to say beautiful 2 times in a row or anything like that.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, and
yeah.
it separates them out into how many syllables they are too.
Believe me.
Okay.
Yeah. Writers and lyric writers sometimes come together for the thesaurus and actually try to make something work. So
Okay.
I totally get it, Polly. I don't tell anybody this, but I'm kind of a writer on the side, and I totally get what you're saying when you write lyrics. So you gotta find what works. Sometimes some things do, and sometimes don't. And the thing you really want to keep, you can't really keep it because it doesn't sound that great.
That's true.
Right.
That is so true. And by the way, chat, did you know that Trixie's a writer?
Oh, come on!
Yo, got
Trixie's
Come
a
her.
writer.
on.
I might have to hire you for a couple of my songs. Just saying.
Ah.
I mean, there was actually one point. Funny enough. Oh, what?
Oh, Numpty McNumpty face.
Hey, I
Thank
know
you so
who
much for the
Numpty
follow.
is.
Sorry for covering
Numpty's
your
been hanging out
face.
in the Sega community for a long time, and they support a lot of us here on the Sega Stream team. So really awesome to see their name pop up.
Yeah.
Well, Welcome, Numpty. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Yeah, always good to have audiences come in that haven't discovered us yet. And that's another big thing, like I've said on some other streams, is we have guests on to bring in audiences together, to bring everyone for a good cause, and along the way you find new people, like some people didn't know us, so maybe some people didn't know you, Polly, or any of our other guests, and it's great community uniting event overall, and it feels good. Yeah, it's being a little cheesy,
It's a really
but
good
it
way
feels
to
good,
like get there. It's so true.
It really does.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, sorry, Shino, you want to?
But yeah, but again, thank you for your advice, both of you. Yeah, Paul
Yeah.
and Trixie, so much, because the lyrics is like, I already know what I want to say. I just have a hard time saying it. Which Trixie, Trixie actually did. I don't remember which line it was, but when I put out a song in September called Icebreaker, which a lot of people
Love
who
that.
know me know. So basically, it's an original song, all original composition, except that it is based off of the Ice Cap Zone music. So it's like,
Yep.
I call it an original adaptation
Sonic
because it's an
3 and
adaptation of
Knuckles.
Ice Cap Zone, but it's my own song and lyrics. If you understand what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, Trixie actually helped me figure out a rhyme for one line to that song, and I was able
Yeah.
to do just fine with the rest of the song after that. So
Very
yeah,
cool.
yeah,
little
lyric
help,
writing
a
is
little
hard.
help.
It really is.
The recording part for me is fun when you actually get to record the lyrics and then the harmonies and then the mixing and all that. That's where the fun is for me.
Yeah, the mixing is definitely the hardest part of it, though, and
Right.
definitely the most time consuming. So I got to be careful. I actually have a bit of a goal that by April I want to have 20 more minutes of material.
Go for it.
Why?
Okay.
Well, it's been a lifelong goal of me to have 24 hours total in material.
Yeah.
And these 20 minutes I'm talking about will
Interesting.
bring me up to 11. So
Sweet.
I got a long ways to go, but I'll
Wow.
be there.
I hope you get
That's
it.
a interesting way to like wow, that's really cool approach to that. I've never heard that. 24 hours of like content. Wow. Okay.
Uh,
I'm
to
learning a lot tonight, you know.
to answer Foxwild's question,
I mean,
do I like boba drinks? Yes, I do. Now you know.
who
I like
doesn't, am
boba
I
until I
right?
sucked too hard and I choked on one of the boba.
I like it when I drink up the tapioca balls. They feel nice going down my throat. And
It
it's
just
just like,
it
yay.
just it did not work out for me.
Ho- Holly,
Anyway.
I'm a little curious. Who are some of your musical inspirations that got you into music? Is there any musicians, artists, or composers that you
so
look,
many.
you look up to?
Like, where do I even begin?
Mhm.
All right, drum and bass side, Pendulum, Net Sky. Let's see, London Electricity is a good one. Metric is a good one, and of course Tomoya Otani. He does stuff with.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
you guys know
Yes.
who Otani is.
Otani-san!
Of course we do.
Vocals. I get most of my vocal inspiration from Howard Davis of Killswitch Engage.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
yes.
so I want my voice to be a sound of Howard from Killswitch Engage, Chris Brown from Trapped, and Rob Swire of Pendulum.
Polly,
Uh,
yo.
I
as
think you're
far
talking
as-
to Shino's heart right now.
There you go. As far as cinematic stuff, my biggest inspiration is Hans Zimmer and Sean Callery.
Whoa.
Ah, I know I
Yo.
know that first name.
Yeah, not a lot of people know Sean Callery. He's only done music for one video game, 007 Everything or Nothing. But he's more
Oh my
known
God,
for
yeah?
he's more known for TV shows like 24, Homeland, Marvel's Jessica Jones, and more recently Halo.
Oh my
Oh.
God.
Wow.
You know,
Yeah.
I've heard a couple of those, and those are some really good compositions, actually.
This is deep,
Oh,
yo.
yeah.
Everything or Nothing. The score in that game is so good. Oh my God, dude.
Yeah,
Those
so
really
I
good
take big inspiration from him when it comes to like orchestral stuff and all the stuff that I do with Sonic Legacy as well. So
Mm.
Sonic Legacy.
Yep.
Speaking of which,
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Insert segue. Wait, that was segue. Right, got it.
We'll make
so
it the
Sonic
segue now.
Legacy. Yeah, can you tell us about Sonic Legacy?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I am the music director for Sonic Legacy, and what that is it's a side webcomic project from Sonic Paradox. So
I know
it's
that.
basically their version of like Sonic's original like coming up and all that stuff. And it features a dolphin known as Tempest, and of course when Sonic meets Tails and all that stuff. The interesting thing is that episode that I sent you. So we're basically doing like the Game Gear side of the story.
Game Gear, nice.
Yeah, it's a little interesting,
Okay.
but
Okay.
Let me go ahead and switch
Sonic
us over there real
Legacy.
quick. Okay. Anything
so
else?
as the music,
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sorry.
absolutely. As the music director, it's my job to take the voice acting that we're provided and kind of mold our music around like the action of what's happening in the scene and get that set up for the animation and editing at the end. So it's a little different style, but there's a team of us. I currently lead a brigade of 10 other musicians, and
Ooh.
I oversee all their like projects. I oversee all their contributions. Kind of sort them out, fix them to where it
They
needs
need
to
to
be
go,
put in
yeah.
the scene, and also quality control, of course. I don't like anything that's too distorted or timed weird or stuff like that. But
Mhm.
yeah, I suppose the best way to demonstrate is to show you guys the episode.
All right, we'll go ahead and play it right now.
Yeah, this is the most recent episode. This is episode 6.
Here we go.
Sonic Paradox, nice. We got
It's our
Uncle Chuck
theme.
in here.
Yep, Uncle Chuck makes his debut in this episode.
My.
So does Tails.
Sonic
like
Paradox
the-
is my
the-
childhood. Go
Mine
ahead.
too,
Yeah, for a lot of
Fox,
us.
Mine too.
Yeah.
I
like
actually
to
have
use
some
the menu.
affiliation with them.
Oh
We're
yeah,
gonna
well, I have
an ad break
affiliation
in
with
about
you.
3 minutes,
After
everybody.
barely escaping from the battle with Aleph,
Another?
Sonic the Hedgehog
I got
finds
it.
himself flying over
Oh,
the
it's all
West
good.
Oceans in hot pursuit of Dr. Eggman.
So this first scene, that's me.
Great, just what I needed. No sign of Eggman, and the only thing leading me to him is acting up. Gonna have to get this fixed if I want to keep on Eggman's tail. And not waste any more fuel for the plane. Right, Mobotropolis is up ahead. At least I can take it easy on the way to the city.
Aww.
7
one of my
miles isn't
favorites.
too bad.
7 miles. That's nothing for Sonic.
It's true. That's like 1 minute for him.
I see
Kinda
OCs.
nice coming back
Oh,
after so long.
sees.
Feels like it's been forever since I was last here.
Ooh.
It always gave me a chance to see new things.
Mommy and
Jeez,
Daddy.
look at me getting sentimental.
I love this already.
If only you knew
cute.
how much of a hothead she's become.
Bah,
There he
you
is.
should be grateful she's full of vigor. That's the mark of someone who cares.
Although I can't
This is
help
all
but
made by
worry.
fans,
It's
right?
my job after all.
A job
Pretty
you
much,
enjoy
yeah.
immensely, if
Uh,
I'm not mistaken.
I believe that like
Sonic.
Long time no see, Uncle
our
Chuck.
head leader, like
Well, cut back
our
soon,
head
Charles.
guy is like
Says
the
both of you
admin to
have
Sonic
some catching
Paradox,
up
but I'm
to
trying to
do.
remember if there's like anybody
Goodness,
else
You look
that's like a
you've been
director,
through the
because I
ringer.
know there's more members of Sonic Paradox.
Something
that
like
are,
that, but I'm not too
admins.
bad.
Horseradish. You're banged
Or
up.
Sonic
with
Legacy
insight.
that are
Come
admins
with
of
me.
Sonic
You can at
Paradox.
least rest those feet.
What have you been up to? Mom hasn't heard from you in
But
a
yeah,
few
Celeste
months.
Orion. That's our
time's gotten away from me.
project lead.
I've been wrapped up
I
in
see
several
Matthias
projects,
Silver's here in the
including
chat.
an
He's
Yeah.
aircraft.
Yeah, he's
But
our
that's neither
friend.
here nor
Yeah,
there at the moment.
Matthias
We
is
know
our dear
him.
friend.
Yeah, we know we're
Go
buddies.
seat,
We
my
talk.
I'm
Mhm.
fine,
Yep.
honest. You know I
Good
don't
dude.
like sitting
He's a
inside
good
the
man.
building. I mean, I'm fine, but your place is looking kind of rough.
Says the boy that never cleaned his room.
I'm just saying, it wouldn't hurt you to sweep every once in a while.
Just like it wouldn't hurt for you to take a seat ever so often. Catch.
Ouch.
So tell me,
God, it's been so
how
long
did you
since I've
get
seen
roughed up?
Chuck and another
Well, there were
thing.
these robots. Pretty nasty.
Yeah.
Looked kind of harmless
So
at
true.
first, since they looked
He
like these
kind of
colorful,
reminds me of my
oversized
own family.
robo-bugs.
Just like,
Hold
yay,
on.
I'm going back to see my
Robo-bugs?
family, Chuck.
Not just robo-bugs either. There was also this big drill dude that... Jeez, I thought it was
Oh
supposed
my.
to make me feel better.
letting your wounds get infected would be worse. Were you crawling through old ruins or something?
No.
Actually, yeah. Not just that, but I had to get into a scrap with this really tall and fat guy with a big handlebar mustache. Do you know anyone like that?
Can't say that I do. Did you catch his name?
I don't know his name, but he went by Eggman.
Now, why does that ring a bell?
What's the matter?
Excuse me for a moment, Sonny. Where is he?
Who?
2 chili
I have an
dogs.
assistant running errands for me. He's supposed to bring back some machine parts.
I'm sure he'll be back soon.
Maybe, but it's been a few hours now.
Is it Mutsky?
Mr. Chuckster, your assistant!
Yes? Where is he, young
Jeez.
lady?
No, wait,
Looks
it's
like the
Tails.
bunny from Coco Island.
It's gonna gobble him up!
Sonic, you're in no condition.
That's no excuse for me. Your assistant
That's a
needs
cute
help.
character.
Do you know where he is?
It was at the underground zone!
And it's a bunny.
Yes.
Ooh.
As the person that did this
Ah.
underground remix goes by the name of JadenMan89, and he's just really, really talented when it comes to he surprised me when it came to his debut. This is his second episode, I think.
Wow. I like it.
Don't worry, kid. I'm right here.
And the editing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was close! Hold on!
Stupid sand.
Yay.
Fly?
You bet I
Wow.
can!
Oh.
Throw me at that pillar.
What? Are you sure?
Trust me.
Nice.
We're sorry we made you take that dare, Tails.
What dare?
They dared me to cross that broken pillar over the sand pit. Yeah, my brothers don't know when to be quiet. Free chili dogs on us next time, Tails. Please don't call me Tails.
What's
Why?
wrong with a name like Tails?
It's a nickname they
Legacy
used to
origin.
tease me.
Sonic, this is
Yep.
my loyal
This is
assistant,
our origin
Miles
story.
Power. He's a prodigy with machines, especially vehicles.
Nuts to that. I think Tails fits you way better. Why be ashamed? You can fly. But those kids are just jealous.
I didn't think of it that way.
Don't sweat it, Tails.
Yeah, he might be a daredevil, but he graduated early. I think you could learn some things from each other.
Nice to meet you. You were way past cool out there.
That's just me to a T.
I'm still concerned about that metal monstrosity. Something about it seems so very off.
Oh, that reminds me.
What is it?
I've been trying to keep track of Eggman with this little gizmo, but it broke on me just as I got here.
So you paid me a visit to see if I could fix this.
Can you?
Most definitely. Boys, let's return to my place for some chili dogs, and I'll have this doohickey rewired and recharged in no time.
This is a
ever
very
had chili dog
popular
before,
shot,
Tails?
by the way, with Uncle Chuck. Very popular
Yeah, that-
shot when it comes to Sonic Legacy.
Yeah, that's quality looking.
My hand
There's
lion?
Eggman.
Yeah, I have a feeling that pesky hedgehog is behind this. Even with Sonic and Co. celebrating
There's
their
your
latest
voice.
victory, Dr. Eggman's plans haven't stopped in the least bit. This is only the beginning, and Eggman is willing to go much farther to achieve his goal. Join us next time on Sonic Legacy.
Oh, feeling good.
I know, right?
That
And it
was
keeps
awesome.
wanting more.
And the music was good.
Oh,
Yeah, the
everybody
editing.
did such a great job.
Yeah, the editing, even with the motion for a camera on like the different panels during the action stuff, was just on point.
Sora, it's your favorite music.
It is. I'm locking in. Yo,
You're gonna want to check
We
this
like
guy. His name is Pinefall, and he does.
Oh, they did
music.
it?
He also does anime. Yeah. And
I will get them Googled or tweeted.
yes, absolutely. He's got a similar dream of mine, but he wants to develop his own game and write music and do everything for it. He basically wants to be like Toby Fox.
I see. Okay.
Pinefall. They have an anime girl icon.
Let me think.
Might not be them. Might be them. Oh yeah, I love this song.
Yeah, I think the anime looking. What is that? Like a chipmunk?
Purple, pink hair.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
Pretty sure that's the
Pinefall
one.
underscore.
Yep.
Also, I have to agree with this Lady Tail. The Sonic voice actor was really good in this. The Tails one
Yeah.
was good too, and I loved Uncle Chuck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We
that
have
was all
such a great
solid.
cast of voice actors, and it's just really, really amazing.
Well, the editing was so on point for sound effects and all the Foley and everything. I have done a lot of fan projects back in going back to 2001 fan dubs where I voice acted in a lot of stuff, and I did the soundtracks where we wanted to, well, back in the day, if you were going to do a fan dub of an anime scene, you needed one, of course, the soundtrack, but then you had to take all the voices out of the scene. So I would lay down the music and time it to the what is in the actual fan dub, or excuse me, in the actual anime clip, and then I would cut out the track with that had the voices in it, but then I would just fill in the blanks, and I would have to blend it seamlessly so you had no idea. But then I'd have to lay down a whole layer of ambiance for whatever the scene required and blend all that, and I'll tell you, it's a lot of work, but it is very rewarding to do sound
Oh,
design,
absolutely.
because it's
That's
like
so true.
you could, yeah, and because you hone in on every little thing. You're like, I hope that's okay, and then you ask somebody. This is the funny thing, man. I would ask someone, what'd you think of that section? Did it sound like did you hear that little weird little skippy thing? I tried to fix it. And they're like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, "What? You didn't hear that little thing at that millisecond?" They're like, no,
I think
it
what you're
sounds
basically
fine.
I think what you're basically saying, Sora, is that like people who are usually involved in sound design and are really and music, we can hear things that a lot of people don't really catch, even like the
Right.
smallest, tiniest
Yes.
little detail when it comes to working on sound design projects, voice projects, or
Very
music
much.
projects.
Very much.
I think I like to call it the musician's ear. I think that's the nickname
Yeah.
for it.
Wow, that's
Something
a
like
good
that,
way,
yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
There's
because
definitely a lot of methods to doing stuff like that too. Like we're only provided the voices. I know there's others that like do it to the animation, or they do it to both, or the music comes first.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mhm.
there's definitely many ways you can go about it, which I'm grateful that we have a whole team of people working on it.
Yeah, it can take a village, well,
Yeah,
or a
exactly.
city
Yeah.
for bigger things. I'll tell you what, no easy feat, and that's why it's a labor of love, and why everyone
Exactly.
puts so much effort into it.
Right.
So that was top notch. I'm looking up Pinefall because that that end song was that's one of my favorite tracks. I cried at the Sonic Symphony when they played that track.
Yep, we
Me
were
too.
present for
Goodness.
that.
Nice.
We were balling.
Tee hee.
But yeah,
I know you can find him more on Newgrounds than anything. You know,
Yes.
much like me. Like I
Oh.
have a YouTube, but all of my every one of my pieces is on Newgrounds. As opposed to I have to leave stuff off my YouTube that's in Sonic Legacy or in other projects because
Yes.
it's going to be on their YouTube instead.
I
I
actually
just
have your Newgrounds page uploaded right now with one of your
Oh,
pieces.
nice.
So if you want to describe some of it, go look up on Newgrounds Polly B from DA303 there as well. You can see some of their work, their latest audio for the year, and they're they have it organized in years. So this is some of the stuff they've actually done right now, and all their socials are there, what they do, and it's really cool. They also have their movies there as well. So everything you've done is right here in Newgrounds, which is really cool
Pretty
because
much, yeah.
I've known Newgrounds since I was just a little thing. So to see it still here to this day is actually pretty cool. It's thank you so much.
I'm looking at those latest favorite movies and I'm like, please don't click on those. Please don't click on those. Oh, actually, please do click on those. No, just kidding.
The
well,
cool
when I
Sega
was
ad.
younger, I like so when I first went on the internet, I was told by other people careful when you go on Newgrounds. This guy live things that that might not be appropriate. Which is
It's true.
Yeah.
I got to be careful what I stream.
yeah, because little suddenly
True.
things can get very real grown up, we'll say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I remember it back in the day and where it's come from, what it is now, and yeah, no, Newground. I don't go on there often enough, you know.
No.
People say
But
Newgrounds is dead. Newgrounds is never dead. In fact,
Oh,
they've been making a comeback for the last
Right.
6 years or so.
they have been making a comeback, and there's people putting new stuff out there all the time. It is, and of course, a lot of the older stuff is still there too.
Mhm.
I mean, that's
Plus,
how I found.
there's
Oh,
something
fair
that
enough.
they do that YouTube doesn't do. They've implemented anti-AI measures. Yeah.
oh, thank
Ooh,
And
goodness.
they actually have a team of
Ew.
human moderators to go through it.
Nice.
Yeah.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah, because in this
unlike
day and
some other
age, well, yeah,
websites.
because it takes freaking Moist Critical to highlight a YouTuber to get their channel unsuspended. You
Yeah,
know,
for real.
it's
Mhm.
it's totally ridiculous.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
telling you guys, Newgrounds is the place to be.
Yeah, I agree. People go to Newgrounds from when I was a lot younger. People went to Newgrounds because people got to make stuff that was on their mind. They let their imagination thrive. They didn't do it for money. They didn't do it for, you know, to make a living or anything like that. They did it because they wanted to create. And it's much harder
Exactly.
to create something than it is to actually, to basically destroy. And I feel Newgrounds was that place to play around, and people supported one another, and they still do to this day, which is really kind of awesome. And hearing you say all that just makes me more hopeful that other people will follow in suit for what Newgrounds did, because it took Newgrounds to run, while other places like YouTube to walk and eventually set things
Yeah,
up too. So it still makes me happy to see the grandfather of all places on the internet is still here.
the
So-
same. I mean, this was my childhood. Like,
right.
I knew I wanted to become a musician when they first opened up the audio portal, and I was listening to artists like Paragon X9 and Housemaster and Beaton and Frankie DeMann,
Wow.
and I was like, this is the kind of stuff I want to be doing.
Mhm. And to help inspire others and make sure they can inspire others in kind. Yeah, I totally
Yeah,
get it.
exactly.
And in fact, this next year will be your 20th year on Newgrounds, from what I'm seeing right
That
now.
that is true. Yep. My very first song turns 20 in May. It's crazy.
That is
That is
pretty
amazing.
cool. You've
that's
gone
amazing.
so far, Polly, and I'm very happy for you. Good. I'm gonna go ahead and go back real quick, and you guys can hear a little bit of what Polly has done. They actually made this, and you would recognize that this is definitely a Sonic Advance game right off the bat.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah. So I took the song that I made for Sonic Legacy Episode 6 that you guys just heard, and when I was done with the scene, I only had 55 seconds. I was like, well, I don't really want to publish something that's like that small. Let's expand it. Let's make it a whole remix of a Sonic Advance credit scene and add my own little flair onto it. Ended up being 4 minutes.
And this was the love and devotion you had for all the Sonic Advance games in general, right?
Oh, absolutely.
And
Yeah.
go on.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, but like, I have so many memories with the Sonic Advance games. Like, I was in high school when they came out. I took my Game Boy Advance with me everywhere, and I mean everywhere. You know how small those cartridges are? I bought a total of 5 copies of Sonic Advance 3 because I kept losing them places.
Oh my god, no.
Oh no.
But thankfully, there were 5 copies for me to, get it together.
How many of those 5 copies do you still have?
1.
Just the one. That by the 5th copy, you're like, all right, we need to lock in here. We need to
Pretty
really
much.
hold on to this one.
Pretty much. I'm like, there's no way I'm going to be losing this one. So now I keep all of my Game Boy Advance games in a plastic bag that I've had for like the longest time.
Yeah.
And everything I have is in there.
You know, I totally identify with that. I actually have like an old renter's plastic box DVD or plastic box for like the old NES games that they used to have like in grocery stores or rental places that says Nintendo on it, and I actually stick all my Game Boy games in that so they don't disappear
Smart.
from me.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it was just
I like that.
Yeah, that's where I keep all my Sonic games, my Mario games, my Pokemon games, so I can actually play them physically on one of my emulators that I have. It's not a Nintendo or anything like that. It's something different that I can play all my Game Boy games on, including Sonic 1 Advance and Sonic 3 Advance. I don't have Sonic 2 because that game hates me. So
Fair. Well, you know what? I did say I was, it's a tradition on my show. Every Christmas and birthday. My birthday is in July, by the way, so it spreads out perfectly.
Yeah.
But anyway, every Christmas and birthday, I stream the entire trilogy. I would absolutely love to see you there for Sonic Advance 2 when we get to that one.
Hell yeah.
Are you saying that?
Show you how an expert does it.
Are you saying that to me in general or all of us here?
It might as well be all of you guys.
Okay,
right?
thank God. I don't want to be there by myself. But yeah, I would be happy to see what you got because I've seen this one right here next to me, this blue hedgehog, play it and totally cheat.
What?
Game
It's hard. I'm just not used to it. Okay.
It's like seriously, we'd watch her play. I'm like, how are you gaining rings? And they're like, oh, I don't know. I'm like, you cheated, didn't you?
Well, it's really, like, some of the mechanics are really hard. And I'm 39. I don't know where my brain. Okay.
My brain, scrambled.
My brain. Dag nabbit.
Scrambled or over easy, Sora. You can only pick one.
How about over hard?
Hard fried. Okay.
That sounded like it belongs in a game.
It does.
It belongs in the game.
Like hard-boiled heavies.
It belongs in a Sonic game.
I belong in a Sonic game. Speaking of Sonic, I want to ask you, what was the moment in time that you decided, darn it, Sonic, I'm gonna create stuff around this. I love Sonic. I want to be in that community, and I want to create stuff of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
What was the
honest,
tipping point for you?
That's a good question. I've always wanted to do something. I've always wanted, ever since I was a kid, I just wanted to be involved in something that, I actually cared about. Whether it be Sonic or pro wrestling or that's really much all I did care
Yeah,
about. But
totally.
I guess when the Newgrounds portal first opened up, everybody was doing like remixes and stuff, and
Yeah.
it seemed like fun. It seemed like something I wanted to do. So why Sonic? Well, Sonic has been there for me my whole life.
Mhm.
Ever since I was a kid. Like I always loved playing the games. I loved reading the comics.
Same.
I loved watching the shows, and it is just, I care about Sonic a great deal. And so for me to be able to write music for them, I'll tell you this much. This is how much I care about it. I don't care about money. I don't really care about getting paid by Sega for this. I don't really want like the fame or fortune or anything like that. I just want to give back to something that's given me so much in life. That's given everybody so much in life. I want to contribute to that because it's something that I personally care about.
Yeah.
So that's why I chase the stream.
Hell yeah.
Polly, it's
Okay.
because people like you that actually made Sonic continue on and be better. I mean, we had a little rough area with Sonic not even like 10 years ago, and people were making memes, and people were making music, and people were making movies and short vids and everything. And because of that love, Sonic, continued to stay around. Just think about it. If there was no love for Sonic during that time period, there probably wouldn't have been a Sonic movie or Sonic, new game or anything like that. It was just
Absolutely.
the interest of everybody. And I find it very, very, I want to say, what's the word? Blessed, I should say, that even the younger generations are coming to Sonic with all the interest.
Yes.
So,
and
yeah.
there's so many sources out there now. Now that we have the movies and we have not just the Archie comics, which I grew up with,
Yeah.
we now have IDW, and we have so many more new shows and stuff just to see everybody come in. Like, I became a Sonic fan because of this. Well, I became a Sonic fan because of this.
Right.
Intertwining. It's just so beautiful to me.
Johnny says this is
I
why Sora's
share that
banned from
same.
game night.
Wait, yeah, what? No, I don't think. No, you
If
don't
you're not-
understand.
If you're not cheating,
you know-
you're not trying.
It's true, right. Listen, I always dreamed of having a game genie, but I was a child. I had nothing. All I had
Game
was
Genie only gives you 3 wishes, Sora. So what would your 3
Game Genie?
wishes be?
Oh, you don't want to know. It
It was only for that
Anyway,
game. It was only for that game, So...
Listen, I don't have the same eye-hand coordination that I used to. I don't. I'm kidding. Am I? Anyway, no, I feel the same. Especially when you say like, I want to create about something that I care about and have passion and interest in. And for me, I've always wanted to do that for like things that I loved, like Sonic. We'll take for example, of course, right? But I also really loved Power Rangers as a kid, like Sonic and Power Rangers. Those were my first 2 loves. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm married to them, but then Digimon came along, so there's like a trifecta, of my life was Sonic. I got that first in 1991 when it first dropped, Christmas. I got Sega Genesis in the game. And I said to myself, I want to make games because of Sonic.
Right.
And I chased that. But unfortunately I didn't become a game developer, but it wasn't until like about 2020 or thereabout where I said to myself, why am I not doing any Sonic content creation? And then a couple years later, I became a VTuber in Sonic content creation specifically, and it's been quite a wild ride. And I was like, man, why didn't I do this sooner? I've always been kind of just really searching for that path and everything, and it's a rough road for everybody, in the different paths that we all take. So
yeah,
it's not easy. It's super competitive, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
And finding a way to like stand out and get yourself noticed is definitely a hard way to go.
I've heard
you just
that.
gotta talk to the right people.
I've heard that, but I've also heard like the thing that can also help you along the way is just being true to who you are, and also being very consistent, because people can actually sniff out if you're actually being not real or not. And when they do sniff it out eventually, you might not get caught the first time, you might not get caught in any time a short span, but when they do catch you, you will reap what you sow.
You're talking about being fake.
Yeah, fake.
Being fake, yeah.
Being fake.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, they're gonna catch me.
Hey, come back
You're
here.
the faker.
You gotta hold on.
Dagnabbit.
I got him. I got him.
His chair. I see his chair. Yeah.
I knew this frying pan would come in handy.
You can use that frying pan as a drying pan.
By the way, is that Knuckles as One Punch Man on your shirt? I'm just noticing.
Oh yes, it is actually. This was
Saitama.
At Scott Dreyer's table back at Neon Summit. He actually signed it too.
Scott, huh?
Oh wow!
Okay.
Wow,
yeah, that's cool.
There we are.
That's actually pretty cool.
Okay. Polly, what a wild ride! Yeah,
that is so sick. I love that. That is so sick.
He also signed this thing as well. Is your stream is 18 plus, right?
Yes.
You said?
Oh yeah.
Yes, we're 18 plus.
Shit, rock, yeah. Yeah, this is the first thing I got from Scott.
Nice.
All the, that's another beautiful thing about this community is all the people that we meet. Scott Dreyer, such a real dude, such down to earth guy. Like back at Neon Summit, I had like a VIP pass, and
nice.
That way I could like get in early and all that stuff. What I wasn't expecting was to talk to him for 45 minutes straight, just talking about life and dreams and stuff.
You can do that.
Such an awesome man. Him and Ryan and David all together, like that whole crew is just awesome.
And you can tell when somebody actually gives you a lot of their time, they're very interested in you. So that says a lot.
That's true.
That they were willing to talk with you and share interests and goals and what you like. So that you really must have really inspired them. And so I just gotta say congratulations on that.
Oh, thank you.
Back to the thing where you were talking about the struggles of trying to get yourself noticed and get get yourself seen. I wholeheartedly also agree with Trixie. Definitely just be the genuine and the best version of yourself, because that's all you can be.
Yes.
When you be yourself, you will eventually end up weeding out the people who don't care about don't care about you, and then eventually the ones that do care about you will start coming in. The ones that will relate to you and see your vision will start coming in. It is something that I have definitely noticed over the years. You mentioned earlier that you came from professional wrestling and now you are doing music and being a Sonic content creator. Earlier, Polly, I share that journey with you because now my journey was maybe a little bit different. I'm nowhere near in any kind of shape to be a professional wrestler. I would get killed. I have osteoarthritis. There is no way I could be a professional wrestler.
It's tough for sure.
That they used to hit people with. I would be the chair.
He would be.
Yes.
But,
my weapon of choice was actually the kendo stick.
Nice.
No, that's one of my favorite weapons. That actually might be my favorite weapon in pro wrestling. But I started out as a I don't know if you remember when Twitch used to be Justin TV back in the day. I know you've been around the block for a minute, but I don't know if you remember that at all. But I started out as a wrestling eFed streamer. I played the SmackDown versus Raw games, which eventually became WWE and then WWE 2K. All of them had created character modes and you could create your own arena, belts, add your own music, do all that kind of stuff. I ran my own federation. I did it for so many years, and it did draw in quite a bit of people. I eventually got Twitch partner because of it. But unfortunately, the difference that I get from the wrestling crowd versus the Sonic crowd was that there was just a lot of toxicity and competitiveness, and even trying to run a federation with actual people playing their characters. It was like running a wrestling organization. People are like writing their own stories and scripts, and you're approving and doing all this, and you're setting up the match card. Like, it was so advanced. But unfortunately, there was a lot of toxicity in it, and people were trying to like one up each other, and people were trying to bring other two people down, scare people out of the chat room that they didn't like. It was so weird, and
that sounds a lot like the real wrestling community. It was so toxic for me. Like, I got a whole bunch of crap because like my size, because I'm not some like 200-pound macho man, you know. Cruiserweights don't get a whole bunch of respect.
You weren't Hulk Hogan or anything, yeah. Unfortunately, cruiserweights back then really did not get a lot of attention, which really stinks because some of them were so amazing. It took a few of them to break out of that. Like Eddie Guerrero, you know, he's a good example of a cruiserweight who ended up going on to become world champion. And lucky Saab.
Yeah, absolutely, I agree.
But yeah, no, eventually I just couldn't handle it anymore. I was losing my love for streaming and passion, my love and my passion for streaming. But then as time went on, eventually I was like, you know, I need to be more myself and do something that I actually love. But there's there are two things that were consistent in my life that never ever left me. I love Sonic the Hedgehog, and I love music, especially Michael Jackson.
Yes.
And then I'm like, you know what? I'm changing my brand. I'm changing my name. I'm starting a whole new life and a whole new everything. And ever since I started calling myself Shino and becoming a VTuber and everything and doing music and all that, everything has completely changed. I am now part of a much more positive community that I have. I admit I've impacted in some way, and they let me know it too. And they've done that for me, and I'm so glad to be a part of this kind of thing and doing this kind of stuff. So I just wanted to share that with you because
it seems like we have similar stories, that's for sure. I mean, I was always being picked on for like as a wrestler. I would never get my shot. Anything that I would suggest, I would get turned down. Like they treated me like garbage. Like they said to my face that I was a waste of life. What? And they made damn sure that I wasn't going to get anywhere in the industry.
Oh my god.
It was so terrible. But
I'm so sorry.
I guess the thing that well, aside from the near death experience that happened in 2014, aside from that, I think that's when like my career like really started going downhill. Like my state is like really competitive when it comes to wrestling promotions. There's 6 promotions all competing with each other. So I would go to join these guys and I would be a traitor to these other guys. And then these new guys would treat me like garbage anyway. So eventually, you know, I guess I stuck with it. I guess the thing that took me out of it, 2019. We're gonna fast forward to 2019 because this was when my wrestling career was at like the lowest point. Sure, I was a double tag champion at the time, which, you know, cool. Honestly, those belts didn't mean anything to me at that point. I went to my first Sonic convention, Sonic Revolution in Los Angeles.
Oh, cool.
Yo!
Yes.
We know them.
Yeah.
And Sonic Revolution, our family, we love them.
Yeah.
Yes, we absolutely do love them. My first time stepping foot in California, by the way. My first time even coming to a convention of this kind. I'd set foot at the parking lot of the hotel. It's like people knew me, they'd heard my music. Like it's like they treated me like a king.
Aww.
Like how do I get from being everybody's punching bag to showing up in California and just being treated with absolute respect, people listening to what I have to say? That's when I knew that it was time for me to move on. Like I wanted to be both. My all-time hero is Chris Jericho. You know, he's got the wrestling
met him.
thing.
He's wonderful.
He's got his band as well, Fozzy. I wanted to be just like that. I wanted to be a wrestling musician. But unfortunately, one didn't work out, and now I'm going full force with this music thing.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And you said that this was 2019 when all this like happened, when you went from wrestling to like going
Yeah,
to
that's when I
Sonic?
walked away from the ring. That's July
That-
July of 2019 was my last match.
Get out of here. That was well, okay, so maybe not July. It was January of 2019 when I decided to hang up my digital wrestling boots and just start being a Sonic content creator and doing music and stuff. Get out of here, man.
That's awesome.
Sorry,
What?
these
I
have a
did-
lot in common, don't they?
I know, right?
You guys are in
Right.
sync.
And that's crazy because like I did take a bit of a hiatus. So
Yeah.
I started writing music in my timeline is crazy. Started writing music in 2006, or publishing music in 2006.
Yeah.
Started training to be a wrestler in 2007. My computer broke and I was in a bit of a financial slump in 2010. Therefore, putting me on a 6-year hiatus, coming back in 2016. And then all this time I was still wrestling. And then I finally walked away from the ring in 2019. And here we are now. I just, kept going with music. And
Wow. Oh my god.
yeah,
I stopped
told you it
doing
was
the
quite a timeline.
I stopped doing the wrestling thing, and then as soon as I started doing the Sonic VTuber thing, VTubing didn't exist for me. I just had a PNG and I was on a webcam with a blue wig and blue ears. You know, it changed my whole thing. And eventually VTuber came around. But like, freaking, all of a sudden my computer died on me. My computer was gone. I couldn't stream anything. And I thought that was it. I'm screwed. I'm done. I can't do any of the things I really want to do anymore. So I went to an older passion of mine when I was a kid. I started doing artwork, which was fun. But I really miss streaming. But then out of nowhere, a miracle happened. My mom, brother, sister, my dad came together, put money together, and they got me a gaming PC, which is the PC I currently have right now. I've had for the last 6 years. I need a new PC. But it came out of nowhere because they knew how much it meant to me, and the fact that it was also bringing me a little bit of income, which was something my parents did care about me getting. And they said, and just out of nowhere, they got a new computer and I was able to get to my streaming. I was saved by that. And then I just stuck with it ever since. Get VTuber, got the music, started doing that. So, oh my god, this is crazy. How is your story so similar to mine but differently? Get out of here, man.
Okay, I will do that one. All right, 2016. All right, let's back up a bit.
Okay, all right.
2014. I told you 2014 was when I had my near-death experience.
Yeah.
Coming back from Canada, being caught up in a blizzard, being sandwiched in between two semis, yada yada yada. Tried to go with every wrestling federation in Colorado. Didn't work out so well. Things started going downhill. 2015 was the year that a former Newgrounds colleague known as Chronomut, and he does. If those of you were around back then, you might know Chronoma as he did a lot of remixes of Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy. So that was his fandom. But he hits me up randomly in 2015, like, "Hey man, how's it going? How's the music thing? Why'd you walk away from it?" Told him my situation, my financial situation, and all that. Dude gives me a little bit of money. Just out of nowhere, like this. Yeah, we've been friends for a while. I just didn't expect. A, I didn't expect to hear from him after being gone for so long, and B, for him to pay me money to get my own laptop to come back.
Wow.
And I found a copy of my music program for $20 on Amazon. Yeah, $20.
It
So,
was the right time and place. God.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Well, I mean, he didn't fully pay for the laptop. I mean, I had to wait until my tax money came in to finish the rest. But
yeah, but
it gave me a great chance to come back.
Right.
That is amazing, yo.
You had that.
So huge shout out to Chronoma there, also known as Io the Eternal nowadays.
Yo, you have no idea what you've done, buddy.
Yeah, for real.
That is amazing. There's
I'm
actually
telling you, for some reason the internet community is so much better than like real life, because I experienced wrestling in real life and I very much prefer the Sonic community.
uh, I've experienced I experience all kinds of crazy stuff real life, and not that I don't get along with people or anything like that, but I tend to get along with people online and within this community more than I do say at my job. I'll talk to my coworkers just fine enough, but like when it comes to everybody else, you feel like an outcast a little bit.
So true.
You feel different. I walk around. And I live in New York City and I work in New York City. All these millions and millions of people, and I haven't been able to hardly relate to any one of them, and it's crazy. It's like you feel alone, you feel isolated. Nobody's really into the things that you're into. Then I go online and everybody's here, and we all love the same things. We support the same causes. We have the same visions, but we all also have our key differences, which is what makes things more interesting. And we share those experiences together and learn about new things. It's so different in this community than it is anywhere else, and
that's why conventions are so much fun.
I agree.
Because then we can all meet each other in person. We got all these inside jokes and references to Sonic, stuff that we actually can communicate with. Go figure.
It's a wonderful place.
You have a lot of people in chat who are also from the internet showing you support, saying that they love you, Shino, and they all understand and whatnot. So everybody in here, part of our community, are all right behind you all the way. So
bless.
You're saying.
Bless. Bless.
Indeed.
Bless you all. Yeah. I love you too. Thank you.
Absolutely. Hearts for you all.
I also wanted to ask you, this is something I ask every guest. Who is your favorite Sonic character? I must know. And also, because we're wrestling fans, who are your favorite professional wrestlers?
Well, I think if you look around here, that first question could be, a little bit obvious. If you just look around. Obviously, my favorite character is Dave the Intern. So.
Yeah, of course. Yes, of course. Welcome to Mad Burger. Oh my god.
All right, favorite wrestler. I did mention Y2J before.
Yeah.
But I think as far as other favorite wrestlers, if I could give a different answer, I'll go with Christian.
Christian. Let's go.
Yeah, actually, my look as a wrestler was based off of him. As a matter of fact, I still got the little goatee. I still got the sideburns, the spiked up.
Yeah, you do.
My tights on the side. I'm not wearing my tights right now, but I would have the letter B right here. Christian had the letter C right here, while I had the letter B.
Oh,
that is so cool.
BC,
yeah.
Nice.
And can you put your tights on for us right now?
Sit down.
No. I want to see your wrestling costume. Come on. I want to see it in action.
I got rid of most. I might have one. Hold on a second.
Okay. Oh yeah.
This is gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
No, honestly, I'm excited about this. Let's go.
This is what I'm here for.
My God. So, and I kind of wonder, I don't know if he can still hear us, but I kind of wonder if he was a face or a heel or both. And for those of you guys who don't know what those terms mean, in professional wrestling, a baby face are the good guys. A heel are the bad guys. So were you a face or a heel, or did you do a bit of both?
I did a bit of both, but I had a 12-year run, but I would say maybe 10 of those years I was a face. So yeah, I was mostly a face. My character was of course I've had a couple characters too, but my long stay character, Paulie B, where this whole thing originated, it was a frat kid that came down to the ring with beer in my hand, just cheersing the crowd, hey, cheers, cheers, I'm about to whip some ass, and then go into the ring and totally stone cold it.
Yeah.
Yo, they said it right. They said stone cold, by the way. Last time we talked about wrestling on stream, I kept saying cold stone.
Cold stone. That's the ice cream. Could you imagine Stone Cold eating Cold Stone?
That's good marketing.
That's a walking, what is it? Oh, what do they call it? A walking contradiction?
If you want to see me beat the Cold Stone manager's ass for not having chocolate chip cookie dough in stock, give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh boy, I sure do love cookie dough.
Oh my
Cookie,
god.
and all of a sudden, next thing you know, Cookie Monster's a wrestler in there. Cookie.
Oh, they probably have. I mean, has WWE done stuff with Sesame Street? Who knows? Probably.
They have done stuff with the Muppets. The Muppets were the guest hosts in 2011.
Kermit,
oh,
Kim,
sweet.
Piggy.
Yeah, Kermit, Miss Piggy.
Beaker.
Yeah, Mr. Beaker is apparently Seamus's cousin.
Yeah, they're related. Apparently.
Okay, it looks like the ads are done. You guys ready to see my tights? Okay, now these are the
Sure.
tights that I wore the most, and my color back then was blue. See, nowadays my main color is green, but like you guys can see, I have a whole array of colors. But
Yeah.
Right.
orange, and then we got blue. We got the B there. We got the fist up because it's like fist bumping.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's cool. That is
Nice.
cool.
I had like
orange and blue really works together.
Yeah,
That's a good
It
color
really
Hey,
scheme.
what are you trying to say? I have
Well,
orange
that's
and
the,
blue on me all the time.
I know. I said it's great. You know.
Okay.
These are actually the colors of my hometown's football team, the Denver Broncos.
Oh, my grandparents were Denver Broncos fans, actually. So, and I grew up in California as a kid. He was crazy.
Hey, real quick, I just want to step in and let's take a moment to let everybody that has joined know that we are here for Gamers Outreach, and trying to, raise funds for that charity. And if you guys don't know, Gamers Outreach, they bring the joy of gaming to kids in hospitals to take their mind off and to distract them from why they're there. So if you've ever been at a hospital, maybe you see a little cart with a computer on it. Well, what they do is they make go-karts, which are very similar to those computer on wheels, except that it has a game console and controllers that they can wheel right into a kid's room, bring it right up to them, and they can sit and enjoy it. And they're international. Gamers Outreach, they are trying to make things as easy as possible for kids while they're in the hospital. And everybody knows, as a parent, I see a kid in pain or whatever, it hurts. It's horrible. So anything to make a kid feel better, right? So Gamers Outreach, if you want to donate, there's the link above in the header. Oh, there it is on screen directly. And if you take your phone's camera app out and scan the QR code, you can get taken straight to the donation link as well. And then of course in chat, it is pinned at the top and all that stuff. So if you guys want to help us raise as much as possible, we did raise $6,100 last year, and we're hoping to break that record this year. We'll be happy with whatever outcome, but if we can beat it, hell yeah. For the kids, and what a wonderful charity. So Shino, what are we up to right now as far as the funds?
We are currently standing still at a total donation of $5,330 towards the organization. I'm still blown away by that. That Team Monster really did a good job just, raising the $120 earlier today. Thank you guys so much. Shout outs once again to Fairy, Dooney, Shadow Coon, and Wisp the Wolf for holding those Matsuri streams for us and just kicking ass.
And just to make sure we don't overlook it, Lunar Wolf Matthew, the fourth member of Team Starlight, has just joined us here on stream. The collab is up, Matthew. I'm hosting.
He did where?
Oh gosh, it sounds like you're in your car.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Holly.
No, we just got a donation.
Holly,
Yeah.
thank you so
Holly.
much for your donation. God.
1669. What have you
Nice.
done, man? What have you done? Now someone's gonna have to donate whatever cents to get us back to an even number. Johnny! Johnny Hedgehoff, where are you?
69 for life.
69 for life. Yeah.
I have actually posted right here in the stream what each thing goes to. your donations
Yeah,
go
go
to.
ahead.
So
Let us know.
$3,500 funds for a new go-kart. As you can see here, that gets wheeled to anybody who needs to play the game or wants to play the game. $100 goes to like a new monitor. $30 actually goes to a new controller for a kid to play along. $50 goes into buy a new game. $300 goes into buying a new game console, so it could be like a Switch title or Xbox or anything that comes out, being a PlayStation. And $500 goes into upgrade one of these new go-karts to the newest console what's in right now. And most of them are battery operated, so they can actually be provided if there's no outlet provided for them, so every child can play. So
Yeah, these suckers are nuclear. No, they're lithium ion. They're lithium ion.
But yeah, the total we've reached so far, we've actually gotten to the point where we're almost close enough. If we reach the $7,000 mark, we can actually afford 2 go-karts for
Two
the
go-karts,
hospital.
nice.
Yes, but so far we've already
That's
funded
so
one go-kart. So thanks to all of you. Yeah, that's just the breakdown of what it goes to. And we don't keep any of that money. We don't touch it. It just goes straight to them. 100% of the proceeds.
And that is why we love Tiltify.
Yep.
That's why we love
Absolutely.
And if I may one more time, just take a moment. Lunar Wolf Matthew, I'd like you to meet Polly B. They've been a very gracious guest tonight. And then Polly B, this is Lunar Wolf Matthew. They just joined Team Starlight. It's been about a month.
About a month, yeah.
A little less
That's
than a month.
right.
Yeah. So
If even that, yeah. I heard about that. Congratulations, Matthew. You know, actually, Lunar Wolf Matthew and I met in person at Expo.
yeah, I was about to say you guys did. This isn't the first time.
Wait,
That's right.
I was about to say, it's so nice to meet you, Polly B. person I've never met before, and we never stood in the same room together.
I know, right? Yeah, obviously
You know
that was
I'm
an
a
imposter.
bullshit.
That's very sus.
That was a pasta.
Yeah.
Well, now
Sorry
you
if it was
met.
very jarring.
Did they vent?
Yes.
Sorry if it was very jarring meeting a wolf in real life talking to you.
Yeah, it was such a great time though.
I'm
Oh
glad
yeah,
you
it was
had a
wonderful.
good time.
No, Matthew has nothing but good things to say about you, Polly.
Mhm.
Like they told us about that. I forget because I'm a goldfish. It slipped my mind there for a second. But,
Yeah.
you know, so I'm like, oh, Polly B, meet Lunar Wolf Matthew. But yeah, glad we're all here. Glad we're all.
Yeah,
here.
we had a great weekend. And, you know, him and his wife were wife, I presume.
Oh,
very
Casey.
Yes.
Yeah, they're my wife.
Yes.
very helpful for me when my car was having a little bit of trouble.
Aw.
Right.
So apparently, what had happened was like not only did the battery drain itself, but the connector was like covered with battery acid, so it was
Yeah.
having a hard time.
Corroded?
Because it shut off again when I got home, and then we realized it was the connector that was kind of funky.
Glad you
But
managed
it's
to get
working
home.
again.
Yeah, Matthew's headed home right now. Sounds like you just got off shift and everything. Be careful
Yeah,
out there. I
I-
don't know if you got any fresh
Yes,
snow
please
out
drive carefully.
Yes.
I'm being extremely careful. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they had me be the close.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh,
We cut off there. We cut off there, Matthew. I'm sorry.
I was saying they had me be the closing manager for the arcade tonight, so I couldn't really get out of that.
I see.
Oh.
Fair.
Well, you go home safe, okay? And we'll be right here if you decide to pop up, okay?
Yeah, I should be home in about 20, 25 minutes.
Okay.
yeah.
Wonderful. All right.
Cool.
Um,
So, Polly. Oh, yeah. Go ahead, Trixie. You got
I
something?
was wondering, could we possibly segue into a break for a second? We've been going for about 2 hours at the moment. I also need to really go to the bathroom. So...
You heard it, everybody. Trixie's. It's more fun with the bun. Okay.
Well,
Let's go to break.
the first time I tried going before stream, there was already somebody in
Yeah.
the bathroom. I've been holding it this whole time.
Oh no!
Oh no!
That's right.
All right.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that.
So,
Let
right.
the rabbits pee.
let's go ahead and go to a break. We'll be back soon, okay? See you
I
soon,
could,
everybody.
I could
guys
use a
in a
little stretcher
moment.
too.
Good
Yeah.
idea. We'll be back.
Good deal.
All right, everybody, we're about to start again. I'm gonna go ahead and bring us over. So let's do it.
Oh, Trixie, you had a raid. By the way.
Yeah, I did see. To
You-
Iris,
okay, cool.
Iris Vale Art, thank you so much for the raid. We hope you enjoy your
Iris!
stay here. Thank you so much to all 38 raiders that came on by. We, if you need to take a break or anything, or take care of yourselves, we totally understand that. After stream care is important. So, again, thanks to everybody who came by here. Team Starlight, thanks you so much, and our guest Polly B does thank you as well. So,
Absolutely.
but we have something special while we were actually on our little break. Polly had actually given us something very secret, and you guys get the first time to hear it. So they have actually created two new, actually I should say three, but these two new songs that they created are some of the newest things they have done. And can I read off the names for these, Polly?
Yeah, these are only partial songs. These are works in progress. But yeah, you can read off the names, and I can give you guys a little bit of context.
Sounds great.
World exclusives here, people. Come on.
Heck yeah.
We also have someone in the first time chat saying that they are Scarlet if they know you.
Hey,
Yeah,
what's
look
up,
at Polly,
Scarlett?
is that
How you
you?
doing? I know them from social media.
Okay.
They're also a big fan of Sam Procrastinates.
Aww.
Oh yeah, me too. Sam's good guy. Good guy.
Oh, he's
Who
great.
isn't?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Mhm.
For real.
Yeah.
All right. So the first title we have here is from Sonic Adventure Ice Cap.
Yep.
Would you like to describe a little bit more what this is?
Yeah. This is a remix of "Be Cool, Be Wild, Be Groovy," the Avalanche scene from Sonic Adventure. So this one is only 20% complete. What I need is to find a real saxophonist and a real guitarist.
Got
And
it.
my plan is to do a very ZZ Top-ish kind of track for this, and really get to wail in the microphone, that kind of thing.
Yeah. That's like, yo.
That's the kind of attitude I'm going for. But I may have just now found a saxophonist. I got to talk to them a little bit more. So what you'll be hearing right now is just the MIDI versions of the guitar, the placeholders, the guitar and the saxophone. But yeah, this is what I got so far.
All right. Let's go ahead and play it. Let me go ahead and get the other stuff off real quick, because we are playing some background music. So
Right.
let's take care of that real quick. There we go. Okay. And this is currently what is playing, right? Oh no, I lost it. Oh no, I lost it.
Oh no.
There it is. I found it. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's Randy Savage.
Take it.
I think.
I love it.
We're here, bro. Step for a little Slim Jim.
Listen to that. God.
Huh. Wow.
I've got a very special request to do this one actually. And the specifics were that I need to emphasize the brass in this one. You want to know who made this request?
Who?
Tyson Hess.
Tyson!
Tyson.
Yeah. It wasn't really a request from him. It was more of I talked to him at Sonic Revolution last year and spoke music, spoke dreams, and he was like, yeah, we might be looking for people and you might want to send some stuff in. So I asked him, I said, what is your favorite thing when it comes to Sonic music? What are some of your favorite Sonic songs? He said that he really likes brass sections. He really enjoys songs like Be Cool, Be Wild, Be Groovy, Rooftop Run, so many others that use that brass. And so I'm just doing this to try to impress him, to maybe get my name there. Hey, this is what I can do. Hit me up sometime.
It's amazing.
Yeah, Tyson's on the list of people that I wish that I can get contact with, and
yeah, the
that's
problem
amazing.
is the problem with this song is it's already over a year in, and I don't have much down because for the longest time, I couldn't find a saxophonist. I was really bent on having real sax in this.
Yeah.
So now that I finally found one, maybe we can move this one along. So
Okay.
here's to hoping that soon you'll be seeing this one online.
Yeah. This one, it actually does bring back memories of the Sonic Adventure where you're on the snowboard going down the hill. And
Yep.
I love that scene whatsoever. Just Sonic looking at him going, wow! And seeing his face. And then jumping on the
His
snowboard.
big ass mouth.
Yeah.
Like that wide ass like mouth open that he would do.
Because you're supposed to
You
be
know what I mean?
scared of this avalanche that's coming down at you, but you're hearing this awesome music in the background. You're just like, I'm supposed to be scared, but why do I have a smile on my face listening to this music and just like going as fast as I can,
Yeah. Feeling good.
The Sonic experience.
That's move fast music. That's the kind of
Right.
music you drive 150 miles an hour down the highway with.
Yes.
Drive
Yes.
responsibly, please.
Like listening to the Superman soundtrack on the highway. Yeah.
Exactly.
Or never listen to the Back to the Future theme when you're on the highway because things will not go well. I'm saying you
Mark
get up to
going 88
88.
miles an hour right now.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Yo!
We caught you going about almost 90. Do you have an answer for that? Sorry, I just wanted to get back to the past.
I gotta get back.
Or even the
back to
future,
the past with
dagnabbit.
my only car.
Yeah.
Samurai Jack.
Yeah.
Sorry, officer, I'm going back. Sorry, officer, I'm going back in time to prevent myself from getting this ticket.
Oh.
Yeah.
Go back in time to prevent getting this ticket.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And then you just start going in reverse. Like, you see nothing.
Now, this next song you have at the ready, it's called Captain Hook, which has Luke 2. Now, I was going to say
Okay.
this is Captain Hook the Biker Gorilla, but no, that's not what it's called at all. It's called Captain Hook. That's it. So, what's going
the
on
file
there?
the file I sent is called Captain Hook, but this is actually called Captain Hook's Retirement. This is this is actually something I came up with in high school. Yeah, almost 20 years ago. This is going to be a comedy piece. It's basically the song that I sent you is just the backdrop for a poem that I wrote about Captain Hook, and he's trying to retire, but he unfortunately has an abrupt end when he eats Peter Pan peanut butter and has an allergy.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I just recovered this poem
Oh, my God.
about last month, like looking through my Google Drive, and I found this, and I was like, you know what?
goodness.
I got to touch this up a little bit, but I can make this work.
Does Peter Pan
So-
peanut butter even exist anymore? I haven't seen it in
Yes,
years.
it does.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It might. I think it got recalled a couple times, but
It did, yeah.
I don't know.
I do remember that. So I
Yeah,
should
I'm
probably...
not crazy. Okay.
So now the
alright.
song makes even more sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
It does. All right, I'm going to play in 3, 2, 1.
Your harm, me mateys. I be Captain Cook. Ye may have heard of me infamous brother, Captain Hook, but the tale of his very last days ye may not have heard. So pull up a chair and relax, as this tale be absurd. Yeah. Yeah, that's only one part of it. But... Yarr.
No, Shino and Trixie are actually big pirate fans.
Yes. We love
actually.
We
I
love Sea
especially
of
love
Thieves. We love
especially
Sea of
Same.
Thieves and
There's-
Hook, the
Captain Hook
movie.
fan.
There's often times on my stream when I just randomly talk like a pirate.
Yeah.
Sometimes you feel
McGee
like a
artist here, he
pirate.
knows.
Yeah, they're a fan of yours. It looks like.
Yeah,
You-
McGee's
you know him off
actually. I would consider McGee my right hand man. He was the one that did the
Oh.
animation for the Unknown Trials video.
Oh, that's him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was
That's
nice.
our animator
Oh, okay. Yes.
Your Honor,
you
and
that
mentioned
man
that.
musician
right there.
and artist.
Yeah, you
Your Honor,
mentioned
kill
them.
this man.
Okay. No.
Well,
Okay.
Mickey, you did a wonderful job. I just gotta give you a shout out.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm always looking to hire animators for cool projects. So,
Oh yeah, hit him up.
here's open. Here's open.
So this third piece, it's probably the biggest piece
Here we
that
go.
Polly has here. And would you like to describe this piece, Polly?
I don't think I will. I don't think I will describe this one. All
Nice.
I'm gonna say is that once you guys hear it, you guys are gonna know what's up,
Okay.
and I hope you guys are excited about it.
All right.
I am. I am.
So
All
this,
right.
I will say this project is currently at 26%. I've only been working on it for about a week and a half. So I'm
Okay.
hoping to have this done and probably online mid-January.
Okay.
Ooh, cross my fingers for ya.
So
All
there
right.
we have
All
it.
right.
We have, I'm going to start it in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, 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 oh!
It's magic.
It's magic. It's gonna be
Yeah.
magic.
The Gathering.
Okay, here it comes. Here it comes. Oh.
Oh!
Yep.
That just hit me.
Ah!
Yeah!
All right, now some of the sound needs a little bit of adjusting, but
All I hear is like beautifulness.
thanks. It'll be even more beautiful once I adjust and like add effects and adjust things.
And
That's all I got
it.
for that so far.
Now, can anybody
That was
guess
so
what that
good.
is?
I already know what
Yeah,
it
in
is.
chat. What did we just listen to?
What did we just listen to?
Come on, chat has to know this one. Yes, Josh got it.
Josh did get
Josh
it.
got it.
We were listening
Oh,
to
that's
Rumbles.
You
Go
were
ahead.
making
Yeah.
you were making a Sonic Rumble song.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing behind this is that I applied to be like a Rumble creator, you know, just
Yes.
for whatever, just for giggles, and
Uh-huh.
they actually accepted me, and so
Aww.
I actually have a code that I'm going to type in right here for those of you that are on Sonic Rumble. That
Ooh.
you know your support for Sora may be expiring soon. Maybe you want somebody else to support. There's my code right there.
Yeah.
But okay, ever since I became a Rumble creator, I was like, I got to do something to celebrate this. And so, you know, I'm playing Rumble and I'm sitting at the main menu for like 20 minutes waiting for friends to join. And
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, I should do something with this theme to commemorate this whole thing. So that was about a week and a half ago, blasting off, and that's where we're at now.
And you
amazing.
got a good start. That's really
That
good.
was that was so
I
wonderful to
appreciate that.
listen to. I see so much potential with this song. It's
Mhm.
exciting.
Oh yeah, same here. I just gotta figure out which direction I'm gonna go with this. I have a couple of really cool surprises waiting for this one too. Like, say, for instance, I'm gonna incorporate the melody of Friends from Sonic Mania into it as well. So
Friends.
we'll see what happens.
Friends.
That would actually
Yo,
match
that's-
very well.
Friends was
Yeah,
actually
I
made.
was thinking about that. It's like the chords line up perfectly. I can
Yeah.
absolutely pull it off.
Absolutely.
Friends was actually
Wow.
made by a very very famous duo group.
Yep.
Do you remember the band group's name?
Yep, Hyper Potions.
That's exactly
Yep.
right. Hyper Potions does
Now
a
it's-
lot of great music, and so to hear you say that, it's just like, yes, I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
That's awesome. I'm really happy for them too. Like I used to watch their streams and stuff. Really unfortunate what happened with one member. Now Ian is taking it like full force and he's doing stuff for Minecraft now, actually.
Yeah.
Awesome sauce.
So that's pretty cool.
I have to say, it was actually kind of cool to hear friends play at the beginning of the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, the first one. I was like,
Yes, I agree. I definitely agree with that one.
Mhm.
I was like that Leo DiCaprio meme. I was like,
I know it. I know it.
Hold on. Yes. Oh
It's
my
amazing.
god. But we are very excited for you. We cannot wait to see what you're going to be doing with these musical projects. I'm definitely looking forward to the Rumble project. Oh,
Yeah,
Same
I
here.
think that's going to be really fun to hear.
you know, if anything, you know, being here talking to you guys, it's just motivating me to keep going. So this is going to be a very busy week for me. That is for sure. Will I be streaming the creation of it? Maybe. I don't know. It depends on how I feel.
Right. Well, cool.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So those are some world exclusive previews.
Yep.
So you all got a first-hand look. I hope you enjoyed them.
Now, I feel like we're starting to probably get close to wrapping for the night. So what I want to make sure we do though, is there a specific piece of content to just carry us out with?
Yeah.
Like that you want to show off, Polly.
Yes, absolutely. I gave you the link for my Windmill Isle, right? Okay, this one is actually becoming
Yes.
okay.
Mhm.
This one is actually becoming really popular in the over the past year. It was even listened to by the official Sonic stream.
Oh,
So
wow.
I'm very happy about that.
Okay.
This one features myself on the keyboards and a very, very talented violinist known as Lion Might. He often travels to different video game conventions performing, but he also composes for a little TV show called The Cleaning Lady on Fox. So
Oh, I've
really
heard of
awesome
that.
for him to be there. If you guys have ever heard of String Player Gamer, yeah, he just changed his name to Lion Might earlier this year. So
Oh, okay. All right.
Interesting.
Lion
Okay.
Might. All right. Let me go ahead and get that up real quick. Okay, we got it. All right.
And the
let me go
song
ahead
is
and
called
switch.
Blazing Passion.
Blazing Passion.
All right.
That's what I put into it as well.
Here we go,
Nice.
everybody.
Let's do it.
Oh yeah, McGee also did this one as well.
Yo,
For the art and animation.
Alex with the art.
Sorry, it's kind of loading. Hey, I recognize that
Hey,
artist.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Windmill Isle is my favorite song from Sonic Unleashed.
Nice.
I think so too. It's pretty high up there for me.
That's right. Otani-san actually listened to this remix and he liked it as well.
What?
That meant a lot
I love
to me.
Otani. That's awesome.
That's
Dang.
my hero right there. When it comes to Sonic music, that's my biggest inspiration. So that meant a lot to me.
And there's the
I can
violin. Wow.
I did make this for his birthday, didn't I? As a bit of a celebration because like he tweeted something out about using fan creations and stuff. So I was like, you gotta listen to this. So I put all I had into this. I even brought in real violins for it.
Aw, you're so
Hell yeah.
I love his work. And as a matter of fact, it was Sonic Unleashed that made me fall in love with his work. Specifically though, Cool Edge.
Ah,
Oh.
It's a really nice piece.
Oh, thank you. And that accordion you're hearing is actually
Yeah.
the keyboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't often record songs with the keyboard. I usually just use my DAW. But for this one, I figured it's quite an occasion. Why not?
I see.
The one thing I like about Unleashed, they really did pick the right form of music to put in each zone, which I thought was
I
spot
agree.
on. So
Yep.
And I just recently became a fan of Unleashed 2 this year. So before
Because
I
the
was,
recompiled?
yeah,
Same.
recompiled helped a lot.
Same.
I will be upfront about that.
Well, I started streaming it last year. We're still stuck on Eggman Land, but we made it to Eggman
Yeah.
Land. That's farther than I made it last time I played it. So
I made it in Eggman Land and I got an S rank on my first try. And people were like, "How did you do that?" I still don't know.
yeah, exactly. How do you do it?
Sora was so upset.
They were upset?
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Woo!
Wow. That just came out of nowhere.
Such is my style.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah,
Work
rock those
it.
strings.
Dang.
Did you guys hear Green Hill just now?
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
something was tickling my brain.
That's amazing. You had fun with this.
Oh, I gotta tell you, when Lion Mite sent me his violins, it just brought tears to my eyes. It was so beautiful. I was like, I really don't want to cut this up, but we both gotta shine here, so. 'Cause he sent me the full 24 measure solo when he was only part of 16.
Yeah. God, why does Sonic music hit so hard in your soul?
For real.
It's made by passionate people.
Yeah,
That's true too, yeah.
that's true.
And the little blue hedgehog behind all of it.
Yep.
Yep. Who would have thought that this whole world could be united from a talking, super fast blue hedgehog?
Right?
I certainly couldn't have. Especially when I joined Sonic Revo when my wrestling was like at its lowest point.
There's Matthew. Hi, Matthew.
Hey, Matthew.
Hey.
We got your physicalness in here now.
Where's he going? Or where's he
He's
taking
being a
that chow?
goob. He's being a goob.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was so good!
Yeah.
Oh, that gave me a static charge.
That
Whoa.
was a really good song.
Yeah.
Oh, I see Dixie
Oh,
Gale in there.
Oh yeah,
Dixie
this
and
one.
Kevin. I see Kevin.
So for this one in the special thanks, I streamed the entire creation of this live. So this is all the people that
Wow.
actually joined the chat.
That's awesome. Oh,
Aw.
That's
Jay
awesome.
Triumph. I see Jay Triumph in there. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Hey,
Lots of
Sonic
familiar.
the
JT.
I see
VTuber.
Kevin. I see. Wow.
Trey Nobles.
Sonic the VTuber, of course.
Yeah, a lot of these people
Yeah,
are
this
in.
one got such a great reception. I'm so grateful for everybody that heard it and supported it.
Mm-hmm.
And really meant a
You
lot to
deserve
me.
all the applause. All the applause.
Yes.
All the applause. That was amazing.
Well, Matthew,
Yeah,
you
well
came
done,
in
well
at the
done.
right moment. We were just about to close up shop for the night, but you came in at the right time.
Yeah, get that wolf up there. Yo, snap crackle pop.
I can't catch him.
Can't
He's
catch
like-
him.
Not unless I
he's
get
like
the
right down
interface
here,
up.
so-
But what were
Yeah,
you
he's
saying,
trying to
Colin?
patch you.
Go ahead, catch him. Make sure you tell him he's a good boy.
I'm trying to, but like my hand is hitting some sort of unstoppable invisible force right here. It's like
Yes, barrier.
You can't. Matthew's invincible. You can't get him. Oh my god.
But thank you
That
so
was-
much for sharing all of that with us, Polly. That was really cool. Really
absolutely.
touched
Well,
my
thank you for
soul.
letting me.
Yeah.
You
Thank
know,
you for-
I just
Absolutely.
all I really wanted out of this was to, get my story out there and be like, hey guys, I'm here. I exist. I make
Mhm.
music. Help me make a dream come true. And you guys helped me do that. So I appreciate that.
Dude, I wish you the
Hell
best of
yes.
luck. You got this.
Yeah.
One day, I better see your name on the freaking rolling credits of a Sonic game. I'm telling you right now,
Yeah.
buddy. You got to
That's
do
the
it.
plan.
You got to do it.
We still
That's
got
the
time to get
plan.
in on Sonic Movie 4. You know,
That's true too,
Yeah.
huh?
100%.
Yeah,
do
we'll see
it.
what
Well,
happens.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh. Oh, that was
Darn.
amazing. Thank you.
Well,
so
you know
much
what's
for
cool
doing
about
that.
tonight is we actually just spent the whole time just watching their content and just vibing. And that's
Yeah.
powerful.
That was so much fun. I
It
was
was
I mean,
nice.
I was excited the whole time. I was just like, oh, adrenaline rush. Oh my god. Just
Yeah.
listening to your music, hearing your voice, hearing your stories about composition, your life story, sharing similar experiences together. Just oh my god, that was amazing. Matthew.
I'm surprised you and I have a lot in common, Shino.
It's crazy.
There's-
It's crazy. I'm scared right now.
It's okay.
Yeah. Welcome to my world.
yeah. So true, though.
But Matthew, before we go, was there anything you wanted to ask Polly before we go? Because you just jumped
Paper
in.
or plastic?
Paper or plastic? Plastic. I wish they would bring those back, if I'm being completely honest.
Perfect.
Yes. Well, if we can engineer a environmental friendly method of, well, you know what it actually comes down to? People, don't be lazy with your
Yeah.
plastic. That's like, be responsible, dag nabbit.
You don't have to throw it out the car window. You can use that to line your trash can
Yeah.
or carry stuff around. Like, come on.
Imagine.
Yeah, don't ruin it for all of us. We had to deal with those paper straws because of people. I think it's ever since that video went viral of them having to pull the plastic straw out of the turtle's nose, which I was like, oh my gosh, that poor thing. Yeah, people don't be dumb. Don't be dumb.
Yeah.
All joking aside.
I mean, look at that straw in Matthew's ear. Oh, wait, that's not a straw in Matthew's ear. That's just a candy cane. Never mind.
That's a candy cane. Those are wrapped
Maybe
in
now I
plastic
can
usually.
reach the candy cane for myself. I don't know.
You can do it.
That's
Yeah,
not likely
you
too
getting
far
there.
off, though.
Yeah, there you go. You got
It's
it.
like somewhere.
You got it. You got
Well,
it.
yoink.
Magical
Oh,
things.
you just went down into the
Magical
ear.
thing happen
Right
when
into
you
the ear.
when you have a
Ow.
webcam and VTubers.
Oh, now it's up on. Like, well done.
That was like on his face.
Yeah. Well, Paulie, I think we want to give you the floor for a moment and
Yeah.
say what you think is important and where can people find you and where can they see you stream and all that good stuff. I know you got your Twitch channel and all that, so take it away.
Well, I'm going to post. Hold on a second. I'm going to post a little couple of emotes here. You can just follow me on Twitch by doing that, by just hitting that name and hitting follow. By the way, that's a picture of me with my emo blue hair when I was 20 years old.
Oh,
That's awesome. Yo.
wow.
Wake
My
me up
music.
inside.
Exactly. I mean, that's what I was listening to. I mean, I can't deny that.
No, yeah.
You can find my music. YouTube has everything except for like comic projects like Sonic Legacy and Eternal Quest.
Yeah.
SoundCloud is my 3-hour best of, but you're gonna want to find everything. That's gonna be on my Newgrounds. Same username, PolyB from to303. I have Twitter. I have Blue Sky, Discord.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it. I tend to stream Saturdays. I'm trying to up that a little bit more because I want to work on music. And plus, we have my Christmas tradition of playing the Sonic Advance trilogy coming up. So I really look forward to seeing you guys for that one.
Yay.
Other than that, that's pretty much it. Like everything I showed you, that's in the works. I'm excited for this upcoming year,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna make 2026 mine. That's for sure.
Amen.
Oh, hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
Same here.
Yep.
We're gonna
Same.
make it suffer in the fun way.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
We all got a goal to reach. I'm hoping that 2026 will be it for us in our own unique ways.
Fantastic.
I
Yes.
feel there's a lot of neat things on the horizon, and as long as you look forward to having fun and doing what you can and doing the best you can, you never know what life may bring you. So I look forward to what you have in mind, Polly. I look forward to seeing what Sora, Shino, and Matthew have it planned. And hopefully you guys are excited to see what I have planned. So I'm
Absolutely.
just excited about that. So
I'm excited too.
all right. So I do see some people asking me who we should raid tonight. Does anybody have any ideas?
Well, I see a few people from our from our friends. I see Brent Zone is live. He's doing Mario Sonic at the Olympics.
You guys know Brent, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, we love Brent.
Oh,
Brent
yeah.
is
Brent was
amazing.
on our carnival last year, so we were very happy
Nice.
to have him then.
That was
Yeah.
amazing.
Such a small world.
There's
Oh,
Kit
yeah.
too, by the way. Kit's
Kit the Fox.
Kit's rolling out there.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's doing Sonic Time Twisted. That's something is going on. Emerald is doing Sonic Racing Crossworlds right now. I'm
Let's
just
take a
going
look,
through
see.
my list here.
CC Moonstar's doing some Rumble.
Hey, Trixie Velvet's on right now. Let's raid into them.
Why does
Oh,
everybody
Trixie's
say that?
awesome.
Why does
Trixie's
everybody
awesome.
say that joke?
Dude, you're gonna
That's
cause
funny.
that's how the universe implodes. Like you raid into no, it's gonna end badly. It's
Also,
too much
while-
power.
While
So-
Trixie looks for a raid target, oh, go
Yeah.
ahead, Trixie.
No, I'm just looking for a raid target. So the
All right.
suggestions we have here are, we have Burn Zone and who else?
Brent Zone, we have Kit, Saint Cisco, Callie Mackin, Emerald. Those are all pretty good ones.
Okay. I see Callie is playing Kirby's Return. I see Sane is just having her chat with everybody else. I see Brent's playing Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games 2012. And what is Kit playing right now? I don't see him on my
Sonic Time Twister?
Sonic
It's
Time
a-
Twister. Is that a fan game?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Popular one to my recollection. Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't see a problem seeing where everybody else wants to go. Out of all of you, where would you want to go?
I think give Kit some love. That's my opinion.
Kit could
Okay.
use some love, honestly.
Kit, what do you think, Polly?
I don't know, Kit, but I'm down.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Kit is also a Sonic content creator like us. He's the
Yeah.
owner of the Kit Cafe, and he has he's a fox.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't
Nice.
get the species out right now. He's a really good. He loves Sonic Spinball just as much as I do.
Yeah, for some reason
Well, I
he's
mean, the
not
whole
talking.
purpose of this is meeting people, so let's meet someone new.
All right.
I think
I'm down with that.
I think you'll like him. While Trixie sets that up, of course, let's let everybody know what we got going on for the Starlight Winter Carnival for the rest of the week. Of course, as everybody knows, we're going to be off tomorrow. Wednesday is our rest day, so we're going to take that time and just breathe for a little while.
I don't think I have Kit's full name here.
Oh,
They're not coming
it's
up
Kit. It's Kit _ the Fox.
Okay, Kit _
the Fox.
Yes, but when
They're
we
not
do
popping up.
return, oh, here, let me grab them.
You can just hit /raid and then type it in your Twitch chat. That'll start the raid message for you.
It should. Oh wait, did they go offline?
I
Hang
think
on.
they went offline because I follow them.
Oh,
I just don't see them. So
They went offline.
Yeah.
That's
That
funny.
happens
They're like,
all the time.
Let's raid
"Yo,
Brent
you're not
Zone
raiding
then. Let's
today.
raid Brent.
Let's go." Yeah,
I'm
let's
down
just
to
do
raid Brent. That's our boy.
Because I'm like, I must be not seeing the same thing because I'm like, where is it? I can't find them. What the frick? Okay.
Yeah, it's random.
Let's do it. Don't tell me Brent just left. Don't tell me Brent just left. I'm not seeing them. There,
No, he
okay.
usually
Okay, there they are. I found them. Okay.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, we're good here.
It looks like he's just starting too.
Yeah, they're
Great.
just starting. It looks like, yeah, they're playing the Mario and Sonic London 2012 Olympics. So we'll get started right now. All right, everybody. Thank you for being present here. Thank you to everybody in Team Starlight. Thank you to Gamers Outreach. Thank you for donating who decided to donate today. And remember, we hope you all have a wonderful night. And hopefully you enjoy your holidays as well. From me to all of you, it's been a wonderful time. Any of you have anything final to say before I go?
Yes, we should go ahead and let everybody know what we got going on for the rest of the week. So we're
Yep.
off Wednesday. This Thursday, I will be hosting the Starlight Winter Carnival. I will be doing it early though, guys, 3:00 Eastern Time Zone. I will be having the lovely Miss Ladytail joining us. They are going to be doing a donation sketches, chibi sketches. For donation
big deal,
incentives.
people.
So if you got a Sonic character, anything you want to get drawn, come on by and donate, and she will do that for you, including an exclusive interview with her. We're going to ask her questions, and we're going to dig into all her deepest, darkest secrets. So look forward to that. And then on Friday, Sora, what do you got?
On Friday, what we're doing is we're going to have Johnny Hedgewolf, Crimson Repress, and Wither from the Stardust Superstars. So they're going to be joining us Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. And then Saturday, that will take us into Sonic Mania Speed Competition and all that good stuff with Neon Harper. Good night, everybody.
Bye, everybody. We're out of time. Bye.